on here. Let's go.
Come on, boys. Come on, boys.
Good start, Luka. Big start. Let's go, Rosie.
Jed Ortmeyer will be wearing a microphone for us tonight, and we thank him for that. We'll pick up the sounds from ice level from him. Our goalie matchups are brought to you by Canon Business Solutions. And as we mentioned, Rick DiPietro back in the lineup. 1-2 thus far this season. They need a big game from him as the start of the home and home on back-to-back nights. Henrik Lundqvist. That one loss was in overtime at New Jersey. He's won 3 in a row, giving up 2 goals in the last 3 games. Tonight's New York Rangers high-definition broadcast is presented by Panasonic, ideas for life. And here we go. Rangers and Islanders, Game 1 underway. Brent Sopel for the Islanders, number 3. Alexei Zhitnik, number 77. The Rangers open up with Jason Ward, Blair Betts, and Billy Nieminen. On defense, Michael Rozabal and Marek Malik. Jason Blake gets taken down, gets right back up as Trent Hunter plays the puck. Sweeps a shot toward the net that's stopped by Lundqvist. And an early penalty, a hooking call.
You know, the Rangers started the Betts line against the Blake, Hunter, and York line. That line's been the best line in the last few games for the Islanders, and they draw themselves a hooking penalty as Rozabal will go. Blake was actually rubbed out along the far boards by Ward, the right winger, but the Islanders supported. There goes Hunter moving in, and in front is the penalty taken, and the Rangers are shorthanded. The Islanders' power play has been a problem. 2 for 23 on the season on the road.
Rangers' penalty killing has been perfect over the last 3 games, 16 for 16. They clear the puck out. Rozabal for hooking at 28 seconds. Islanders have only 4 power play goals scored over the first 5 games of the season. Brent Sopel leads Alexei Yashin. Yashin with Parrish and Shatan. Zhitnik and Sopel for the power play. Kasparaitis was working over Yashin. Parrish working against Dominic Moore. Nice takeaway.
Yashin waited for Kasparaitis to go get the puck first. So Kasparaitis did, and the Rangers worked it out of the zone.
DiPietro, nice outlet to Miro Shatan. Here's Alexei Zhitnik in. Rangers have changed forwards. Ruchinski has come on with Ruchin. And on defense, Fedor Tutin with Tom Poti. Poti checks Yashin. And here comes Ruchinski. 2-on-1 with Ruchin. Short-handed. Martin Ruchinski. Save DiPietro.
And the puck just went past Ruchin, or he would have had a chance at the rebound. Big save.
Ruchin lost his stick. Islanders the other way on the power play, but Ruchinski gets back, takes the puck away, and clears.
2-on-1. Rangers got the shot at DiPietro with a fine save.
Mike York, the former Ranger, is on with Oleg Kavasha and Robert Nielsen. Nielsen, number 21. Trent Hunter is on as well. 4 forwards on now.
All right, Kasparaitis throttled Kavasha on the backboards. Kavasha's okay.
Chris Campoli is on, the lone defenseman. He's got the puck here, number 14. And Kondrachev rides him into the boards. Maxim Kondrachev is on.
Sammy, baby, there's some hitting in this game.
Oh, yes. Toward the net. Goes through Kondrachev and Kasparaitis with Ward and Betts for the Rangers. Good hit by Kasparaitis.
York playing the right point as the power play is about to expire.
It's over. Another good penalty kill and no shots on goal. Jason Ward moves in. Dropped it back for a shot by Rozabal. It was stopped. Rozabal keeps it in. And the fans cheer the effort. Quick shot by Marek Malik joining the play. Missed. Here's Jágr on. Jaromir Jágr for the first time in the game. Turns and shoots. Save DiPietro. Jágr again. He's got Nylander and Straka on his line. He's checked by Mike York. Now it's played back. There's Marek Malik stepping up. For Jágr, tried a deflection and was blocked. Kavasha looking for Trent Hunter, and it's broken up the line nicely and turned the other way by Tom Poti. Straka tries to lead Jágr. Tommy Pettinen, number 8 on defense for the Islanders, was able to move it up. Blake missed it. And Rozabal plays it the other way for Jágr. He was still in the zone, was offside, just didn't clear out.
So the Rangers had a 2-on-1 when they won the puck on the backboards right there. Poti with a nice play on Yashin. and then Ruchinski moved up, and the same play is to take the shot, which he did, and the puck and rebound went past Ruchin, who got too tight to the top of the goal crease. Rebound back, but it goes right by Ruchin. Here's Kavasha and Kasparaitis. Kasparaitis is throwing the body a ton early and staying out of the penalty box.
John, we've seen Marty Ruchinski play for several teams, Montreal, Edmonton, St. Louis. He's played here a couple of times for the Rangers. This is as good as I've seen him skate ever.
A lot of people talking about it, Sam. The amount, I'll get to in a moment.
Jason Blake moves in with a drive. Kicked away by Lundqvist. Rebound loose. Rangers control and break out. And Ruchinski moves down the right side. Plays it cross ice. Ruchin to the net. Save with a glove. What a play by DiPietro.
Penalty to Blake. Blake hooked him from behind when he went to take the shot. Are we seeing some action here or what? Up and down, scoring chances. You're going to see the nice pass come across from Ruchinski to Ruchin. Here, beautiful shot time, and there's the stick. And it wasn't a hook, it was more of a push of the blade by Blake, and that was told to me that it's a penalty. You can't use your stick to push the player's hands even when the stick is parallel with the ice. They call it hooking, but Blake jammed his stick into the hands of Ruchin, saved the scoring chance, and the Rangers have a power play.
And the Rangers power play has scored goals in every game this season. Blake for hooking at .354. Yager moving it in. Here's Marek Malik stepping up. Malik and Roosevelt playing the points. Straka up front with Yager and Nylander. Nylander's in front of the net. Shot by Roosevelt. Save, rebound, hit the post. Straka came so close to getting his first goal as a New York Ranger.
Big shot by Roosevelt. It was such a heavy shot that DiPietro had trouble controlling the rebound.
Brad Lukowich on defense for the Islanders with Yanni Niinema put out in front, deflected away. Nice play by Weinhandel on Nylander. Then he got away with a trip on Nylander. Saved by DiPietro on the long shot.
Nylander's hurt, Sam. He's hurt as he was tripped up to the left side. He's in the Rangers' #1 center. He slowly gets to the bench. Left leg, can't put pressure on it.
He was twisted and went down, taken down by the stick of Weinhandel. Ruchinski brings it in with Pettinen on him. Now it's Marcel Hossa, number 81 for the Rangers, on with Ruchinski. Good job by Tutin to keep it in the zone. 40 seconds to go. Rangers power play. No score in the game. 5:15 gone by in the first. Pace is great, Joe.
Oh, pace is fantastic. Nylander's at the end of the bench. He's flexing down on one leg in front of the bench. The medical trainer, Jim Ramsey, has not gone down to see him, so he doesn't need a medical trainer right now anyway.
Or at least he doesn't want one.
Well, that's the point, yeah.
Here's Poti bringing it across. Played it down the boards to himself. Looks, centers, blocked. And a good play coming back by Chris Campoli.
Yeah, the Islanders doing a good job here keeping the puck out of the slot for that point-blank shot as the power play is about to expire. So both teams go 0 for 1 early in this first period.
Rangers had 2 shots on goal. Peter Pukka is on. The puck cleared out, taken back by Poti. Almost a breakaway by Jason Blake coming out of the penalty box.
And Blake leads the Islanders with shots on goal on the season. He's been a pest. He's been a good player for them early.
One of the grittiest players you'll find. Puck brought across by Dominic Moore. Moore looks around, down the boards for Peter Pukka. Pukka had been playing on the Yager-Nylander line. I think they felt maybe he was holding onto the puck a little too much and looking for his shot. They want Yager to shoot on the top line, so Pukka provides offense here. On a redirection, a save, penalty upcoming on the Islanders.
It could be, no, it's a hooking call from in front.
Here comes another Rangers power play.
That's Brent Sopel. Watch his stick go into the midsection of Pukka. You just can't, I mean, we said it 100 times already this season. You can't have a parallel with the ice and into a player's midsection. Here's the Rangers. Straka swept the puck back on his backhand, but couldn't get it to the forehand. And DiPietro's had a lot of traffic. He's been pretty good with traffic so far, trying to see those long shots.
Rangers are 6th in the league on the power play, 0 for 1 in the game. They have 11 power play goals through the first 7 games. Roosevelt and Malik playing the points. Here's Roosevelt, Straka, Nylander, and Yager up front. So Nylander is back on the ice and has the puck right now. Islanders have Lukowich and Zhitnik with Kavasha and Blake. Yager forced back by Zhitnik. Sopel for Malik, or rather Roosevelt for Malik. Puck around the boards.
Well, the Islanders,
Here's Nylander, couldn't control the puck. Roosevelt steps up.
so they've kept the puck to the outside. Nice penalty kill to this point.
Yager double team. Good play to get it to Roosevelt for the shot. Blocked in front. Recovered by the Rangers.
They haven't let Yager shoot yet.
Yager looking. Here comes Nylander. Fakes.
Oh!
Saved by DiPietro with
Catching
the glove.
on Malik, the defenseman. Brilliant play all around. Brilliant play by the power play. Brilliant save by DiPietro. Yager goes wide, drops it low. Here comes Malik. Anybody see him? DiPietro does. Look at the look on Malik's face. Oh my goodness. You know, it's one thing you got to do when you have that chance. Get it under the crossbar. Just don't shove it at the net. Especially in the NHL. And that is a world-class save by Rick DiPietro. Beautiful.
1:07 to go in the power play. Rangers out shooting the Islanders 7-2. 7 minutes, 31 seconds into the game. No score. Ruchinski, Hossa, and Ruchin are on for the Rangers with Tutin and Poti, and the Islanders able to clear.
Sam, that last replay, that was a good look at the Panasonic digital replay. The great glove save by DiPietro.
Oh, you're angling for some Panasonic stuff, are you?
I'm told to read what I read. I was a little late there. I was trying to climb out of the doghouse. I was a little late on that one.
A quick shot. Two Rangers went down. Hossa was taken down by Pettinen. Tutin moves the puck to Ruchin. Ruchin sets up Ruchinski. Shot blocked. Rebound save. And the scramble on. And the Islanders able to clear it from in front.
Shots are 9-2 Rangers, and DiPietro's looking like Roberto Luongo was the other night. Wow. Those are brilliant saves. That last one deflected.
Quick outlet. Nice pass from Lundqvist, but it was mishandled by Ruchinski. Went by him. Campoli sends it around the boards. Final seconds of the power play. In front, went off the skate of Ruchinski.
Rangers had two guys there all alone.
Off the boards. Pass for Ruchinski, and his shot was blocked. And the power play is over. 3 shots on goal on that power play. Sopel with a shot. Save Lundqvist.
That's a pretty good shot.
Quick, surprisingly tough shot. Back the other way with speed is Yager.
The Islanders, too many men on the ice, Sam. They've got 7, including the goaltender. So this will be another penalty. They're third in the period. They had too many people on the ice. Wow. Here's the Rangers. That's a Ruchinski shot. There's another shot that was deflected. And DiPietro, there was room on his stick side, but watch him go down, and it just sort of catches part of his hip there. Just as he went down, it caught his left hip. Here's Ruchinski. Tried to, with a skate, move it across the Hossa, but it didn't work as they were both all alone. Islanders have been caught with too many men on the ice. And we'll see what happens now.
To the look on Steve Sterling's face, is he ever unhappy?
Well, when you have a power play like the Rangers, and they haven't scored here, but it's been pretty good, you're inviting trouble. And you know, when the first power play went to the Islanders, the Rangers didn't use Yager or Straka or Nylander to kill penalties, so they were fresh in case the power play came along.
Roosevelt and Malik, good hustle here by the Islanders. Jason Blake,
wow,
controlling the puck beautifully and played it back.
It's like the Harlem Globetrotters.
Great job by Blake. Lundqvist went out to play. It went off a crack in the boards, and the Rangers regained possession. Good forecheck by the Islanders has kept the Rangers pinned in their own zone for 30 seconds.
That's the long reach of Kavasha.
Nylander, Straka. Straka with 9 assists, no goals, 9 assists, 6 power play assists. Good job again by the Islanders. This time was cleared out by Aaron Asher.
That gives the Islanders a chance to change all 4 penalty killers.
Yager played it to Straka, back to Roosevelt, now to Malik. Malik moves in, looking for an opening. Pass blocked by Niinimaa. Niinimaa had to take it away by Nylander. Here's Yager. Yager against Parrish. Now it's Nylander. Turning. Shot blocked by Tommy Pettinen. Out at the point, Roosevelt. Around to Nylander. 45 seconds to go on the power play. Yager. Quick pass to Straka. Malik sneaking in from the left point. Roosevelt turns. In deep, Straka. Now along the boards, Nylander. Gets it back to Roosevelt. Moves it across to Yager. He missed the net. Oh, what a drive.
After the last game, Sam, Yager had scored 2 goals off the pass, shot off the pass. He said he didn't know how to do it. He was telling the writers, Sergei Gonchar, when they played together.
Nice pass here. Ruchinski. Save made by DiPietro. Ruchinski coming off the bench, flying to the net. Knocked away by Asham. Cody keeps it in. Here's Tootin with room. Pass across. Here's a chance for Yager, and it was deflected up into the netting. Power play has got 1 second remaining.
And watch out for Hunter to come out of the penalty box. Yager wanted the pass, but he missed the net here. He said Sergei Gonchar, when they were together in Washington, taught him how to shoot off the pass. But that time he missed the net. Boy, the Rangers controlled the puck. They've outshot the Islanders 12-3, but DiPietro has just been solid. I mean, better than solid. He's been perfect. There's a big low save. Showtime.
Power play over. Rangers 0 for 3 on the power play. Have had 8 shots on goal on the power play, but the Islanders have kept them off the board, led by Rick DiPietro. Just under 9 minutes to go in the first period. No score in the game. And you see the shots on goal, 12-3. Islanders have had 1 power play. They failed to get any shots on goal. Cody off the boards, all the way down. Icing on the Rangers. 8:35 to go. First period. Rangers and Islanders. No score. Let's have a look at our Aquavelva fresh face of the game. And there will be a new face for the Rangers coming maybe tomorrow. Jeff Tafe, acquired in the trade for Jamie Lundmark from the Phoenix Coyotes. Tafe is a native of Minnesota, played at the University of Minnesota, and has had a little over a year's experience in the NHL with the Coyotes.
Both players 24 years of age. The Rangers are hoping that Tafe will give them some good, I think, Ruchinski's slow getting up now, Sam, but it should give them some balance and some depth at the 3rd and 4th line position.
Aquavelva keeps your face toned and fit, John. There's something about an Aquavelva man. That's why you look so good. No score in the game. Coming down to 8 minutes remaining, first period. Rangers have taken a couple of bangs in this game. Nylander went down, and Ruchinski now.
And the Islanders' defense have been worked hard.
There's Mark Parrish winding up, faking. Kasparaitis on him. Jason Ward takes over.
The Islanders were changing there. I think the puck deflected up into the stands. If it went straight over, it's a penalty. Oh, it is a penalty.
Yeah, Jason Ward put it up into the crowd from the defensive zone.
Islanders will have their second power play. Oh, Ruchinski hit hard by Brent Sopel right into the rib cage. Boom. And he was slow getting up, but he should be okay. There's Jim Ramsey walking by the coaching staff. He seems to be not very busy right now, and that means players are okay on the bench. And Ward goes. The puck went directly into the stands. It's a penalty.
Delay of the game at 12:15. Second Islander power play. No score in the game. Yashin is on. Long shot through traffic. Lundqvist makes the save. Gets shoved back to the goal line.
That was Parrish that fell into him, was pushed into him. You could hear the thud of the puck hitting Lundqvist's pad. He never saw the shot. Sopel put it on net, and you wonder if Lundqvist is okay. Puck goes back to the point. Parrish is already in front. Is he outside the crease? No, he was in it. And then he got shoved back on top of Lundqvist. This is the penalty by Ward. As it went directly into the stands, you could see his reaction. He knew it.
Yashin, Parrish, and Shatan, Sopel, and Zhitnik for the Islander power play. Brent Sopel has the puck. Glove save made by Lundqvist. Boy, he looked so calm on the hard shot by Miro Shatan.
Shatan with 2 goals on the season, trying to get his scoring going. So the Islanders have controlled 2 faceoffs in a row. And no rebound as Yashin's waiting for it. Good catching glove save by the goaltender.
Yashin against Ruchin. Yashin wins. Sopel plays it to Zhitnik. Rangers have Ruchin and Moore. Here's a wraparound try by Yashin and a save by Lundqvist.
And another penalty coming up as this time I think Ruchin might be the guy. Parrish got nailed in front and he's slow getting up. It's a roughing call. Maybe Kondratyev in front of the net. Parrish is there. Boy, oh boy. You know, and you watch that, Parrish pushed Kondratiev right into the goaltender, and then Kondratiev punched him back. They both should get a penalty. But the Rangers will have to deal with a 5-on-3 now. Parrish shoved him back. See that? Inside, right to the goaltender.
Right.
That should be a penalty, and then Kondratiev certainly deserved one because he drilled him.
We talked a lot about it in the pregame show, the contact.
The goalies. But inside the blue, they've got to be protected, and these guys tonight are not protecting them inside the blue.
Rangers able to clear. 5-on-3 for a minute 36. Kondratiev roughing at 12:39.
Outside the blue, in my opinion, if the goaltender's there and there's an accidental bump, so be it. You're outside the crease. Inside the blue, that's your property for both these goals.
Rangers 3 are Moore, Roosevelt, and Malik. Zhitnik shoots. Save Lundqvist. Rebound. Score! Alexei Yashin found a big rebound and ripped it by Henrik Lundqvist for the first time this season. The Rangers give up the first goal of the game.
Islanders will still have a power play of 132 to work with. Big rebound, and Yashin goes to the net. He's a right-handed shot over there. He has a great shooting angle. And the goaltender put the rebound to the right side. Lundqvist did where you want it to go, but Yashin stand. Look at this right-handed shot. All he had to do was, and see how he finished high? You don't see an empty net and just sort of lollygag the puck in there. You blast it in. That's what he did, and the Islanders have a 1-0 lead with a 5-on-3 goal.
Now 5-on-4 advantage for another minute 20 as Oleg Kavasha moves in. Puck taken away, but kept in by Chris Campoli. Robert Nielsen. His dad is here tonight, we believe.
Yeah, Kenta is a great player. World-class skills.
John, we were looking it up, Al and I, and we found that Kent Nielsen played on a Stanley Cup championship team with the Edmonton Oilers, 1987. And they beat the Flyers in 7.
Oh, yeah, that's when they went back. And Hextall, Ron Hextall had a fabulous series. He won the Conn Smythe as a losing goaltender. And he didn't care about that. He wanted to win. He was so competitive.
Under 6 minutes to go.
The player that had
first period.
The big game in Game 7 was Glenn Anderson.
Yes.
A couple of goals.
30 seconds to go. Islander power play. Sokol moves it. Campoli down the boards. Ortmeyer gets to it. Yashin got the goal, his third, from Zhitnik and York at 13:07. Power play goal for the Islanders, who lead 1-0. 15 seconds to go, and the penalty to Maxim Kondratiev. Yashin's pass tipped to Nylander.
Penalty.
And that's on Yashin.
Yeah, he held up Jágr, who was going for the breakaway. There was a giveaway by the Islanders. The Rangers, Jágr read it. He was trying to get away for a breakaway. Needed the pass. There's Yashin's giveaway. And there he holds up Jágr. It's all it took was a little wee tiny tug. Or Jágr might have been gone for the breakaway. So, Coach Sterling, I don't know if he's upset. You read his face, he looks hot. But I think it's more to do with the giveaway than the penalty. The giveaway in the neutral zone. Boy, in this day and age, you just can't hold people up after you've given the puck away.
John, you said it from the start of the season. It's up to the players. They have to.
Yeah.
They're the ones that have to look at themselves as the ones that are causing the penalties.
Sam, the one team that's really having trouble with it is Chicago.
Right.
Goodness gracious, they're taking just penalty after penalty after penalty. The Blackhawks.
Fourth power play for the Rangers. Nylander with Straka and Jágr. Cody across to Roosevelt. Jason Blake out to him. Blake and Kavasha with Zhitnik and Lukowich for the Islanders. 1-0, Islanders leading it. Jágr. Nice moves, quick shot, good save by DiPietro.
DiPietro's feet in this game, his feet and his catching glove have been just like flashes.
Outstanding to this point. Cody chased by Kavasha. There's that reach you talked about. Takeaway by Aaron Asham. Pushes it into the Rangers zone, then took a hit. And Straka fires it out to Nylander. Nylander double teamed along the board, still controls. Now Straka with a drive, save, rebound over the top and wide.
As another goalie hit in the crease.
Tom Cody's going to get a penalty.
He's trying to say that he was pushed by Pettinen, but the referee says no, and there's no doubt there was contact in the crease. There was a rebound. Watch the shot here by Straka. Watch the goalie. Big save. Rebound over the net.
Oh, yeah.
And he was pushed.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah, and I don't know. I mean, You see what you see. DiPietro, and a look at the Cannon Business Solutions goal cam, makes a great save. And it wasn't his fault. DiPietro, he was in the crease where you got to be protected. But if you're shoved in, and I guess the referee must say that the player that shoves got to do everything he can to avoid the situation. I don't know.
That's the way Paul Dvorsky saw it.
The referees in this game are out of whack with the goalies.
Cody, goalie interference at 15:35. Team skating 4 aside. Eventually, the Islanders will get a 1-minute power play. 4:18 to go in the first. 1-0 Islanders. Quick shot saved by Lundqvist on Shatan.
Good sign for the Islanders. Shatan getting a couple of shots here. He needs to be more offensive, get his game going and his scoring going. So him getting a couple of shots is a good sign. He scored a lot of goals in Buffalo for the Sabres over the years.
Kondrachev with a collision with Weinhandel. Kasparaitis moving it across to Ruchin. Skating 4 aside. In 15 seconds, Islanders will have a 1-minute power play. Ruchin with Ruchinski. Ruchinski looking. Big shot went off of Ruchin. Hit him in the right skate.
Yeah, he blocked a shot the last home game against Florida and was quite sore. Takes another one, this time from his own teammate. Power play Islanders.
Yashin on the ice. Islanders 1 for 3 on the power play in the game. Rangers are 0 for 4. Yashin moves in on Roosevelt. Stick save made by Lundqvist. Good shot by Yashin.
Yes.
Moving left and shooting it back to his right. Kavasha had it knocked away. Kept in by Zhitnik. Toward the net. Blocked by Roosevelt. Chance to clear for Malik, and he does.
Yeah, Yashin to keep the puck extended from his body way out there and still get great velocity on the shot, similar to what Jagr does.
Zhitnik, long pass for Nokalainen, number 29, a rookie from Finland. And the Rangers take it away, and it's cleared by Dominic Moore.
Shots were 12-3, were they, Sam? They're now 14-11. So the Islanders have come back in the shot-on-goal category as this power play winds down.
That 5-on-3 power play goal by the Islanders earlier. Here's Blake centering, and it's taken away by Moore. That broke a streak of 18 straight penalty kills by the Rangers. Puck up the boards, teams at full strength.
The last power play goal against the Rangers prior to this one was a 5-on-3 in Washington, right? When Kasparaitis took that tripping penalty, ended up being the game-winning goal against the Rangers by the Capitals in Washington.
2 minutes to go, first period. 1 shot on goal on that last power play by the Islanders, which lasted a minute.
This has been a great first period.
Oh,
great goaltending, good pace, lots of hitting.
Kondrachev avoids Trent Hunter. Double teamed by Mike York, but able to move the puck. Stopped by Campoli for a quick shot wide. Roosevelt takes a hit. Now the Islanders have picked up their forecheck, and they're working well in the offensive zone. Good takeaway by Weinhandel. Jagr able to work it clear. Weinhandel takes it right back. Mike York toward the net. Stick to side by Lundqvist.
Great shift by Weinhandel. 2 or 3 times he won the loose puck battle near the Rangers' blue line.
Outstanding shift by York, Weinhandel, and Hunter. Here's Straka. Rangers would have been offside. 1:05 to go in the period. Shots are 14-12 in favor of the Rangers. Yashin had it knocked away by Ruchin. Yashin under a minute to go in the first period. Here's Straka. Sending it in.
We've had 26 shots on goal this period, 17 of them on the power play. And the only goal by the Islanders with a great execution, a good shot on a rebound by Yashin on a 5-on-3.
4 power plays apiece. Centering feed for Ruchinski, taken away by Shatan. Shatan playing it down the boards. And back for it, better to Martin Ruchinski. 25 seconds in the period for Ruchin. Ninema breaks it up. Yashin working the boards with Shatan. Malik pokes it ahead, but Ninema moves it.
So who do you think's been the star of the period? I'll go with DiPietro.
DiPietro for sure, yeah.
Great first 10 minutes when the Rangers had plenty of power play chances. And he came up with a great, especially the catching glove save off of Marek Malik. Brilliant play.
First period comes to an end. Great pace. Power play chances for both teams. Great goaltending by Rick DiPietro. Henrik Lundqvist was good on the other side, without a doubt there.
First half went to the Rangers, second half to the Islanders. It was a well-played, hard-fought period by both clubs.
Islanders score on a 5-on-3 power play advantage when Lundqvist made the first save on a hard shot. Yashin was there to cash in the rebound. Al is with Rangers assistant coach Perry Pern. Al, take it away.
Yes, we are, Sam. Coach, what's your view on the period?
Well, I thought we had a terrific start. We could have been a little bit luckier on our early power plays. We had some good opportunities. DiPietro was very sharp, made some good saves, and then I thought a little bit undisciplined in terms of the penalties that we took to get us in the hole there, 5-on-3. And certainly, anytime you go 5-on-3 in this league against a good power play, you're in trouble.
All right, so pretty much tip your cap to DiPietro. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.
Back to you, Sam.
Thanks, Al. Al will be back in just a moment in the studio with Rangers young center Dominic Moore. 1-0 Islanders, end of one. New York Rangers hockey is brought to you in part by Continental Airlines, official airline of the New York Rangers. Continental Airlines, work hard, fly right. By Panasonic, ideas for life. And by Ford. The limited engagement is going on now at your Tri-State Quality Ford dealer. Islanders lead the Rangers 1-0 end of one. Al always likes to talk to a Harvard man, so here he is. Go ahead, Al.
Just so I can feel how dumb I am, Sam? The former Harvard captain Dominic Moore, that had to be an exciting first period to play in.
Yeah, I mean, there was plenty of chances at both ends. DiPietro makes a great save on Merrick there, and that was one of many at both ends.
I had a weird thought. When someone on your team takes a penalty and you haven't seen the ice in a few minutes, you must get a little surge of adrenaline there, knowing that, all right, now's my time.
Well, I think on the bench you got to stay in it any way you can, whether that's just helping out vocally or just making sure you're keeping your intensity level up, but keeping your mind in the game. And then certainly when your name is called, you got to be ready.
A big part of your game is speed. Is that natural, or is that something you've developed somehow?
I think it's both. I think it's something I work hard at over the summer is the fitness and then the power it's just.
I'm noticing the jersey underneath your Ranger jersey doesn't necessarily go with the Ranger jersey because it's crimson. Is it a Harvard shirt?
No, it isn't.
Oh, yeah, it would have been a good story. What's your favorite Harvard story about your time there, either school or hockey?
I think one of the most special things for me was just my freshman year, being able to go spend 1 year with all three of us there at the same time. Was pretty neat for me. As a freshman, you don't know what you're getting yourself into, and to have two older brothers sort of guide you through. It was pretty neat.
That's awesome. I read the endowment, the amount of money that they have in the bank is $25 billion.
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise you.
With the interest, 1% of the interest they could pay everyone's tuition.
That's how they took care of your scholarship.
Exactly.
All right, get back in this game. Thanks, Dominic.
Yep, thanks, Tom.
Dominic Moore of the New York Rangers. We're between periods 1 and 2. The Islanders have the lead. We want to remind you, Ranger fans, that if you don't think I'm asking the right questions or have a suggestion, email us at msgnetwork.com and we'll answer those questions on Rangers Game Night. Stay with us on MSG. Back after this.
Hi everyone, John Giannone at the MSG Sports Desk. 20 minutes in the books between the Rangers and Islanders. We'll get you back upstairs, second period action in a moment. Well, Joe Torre will return next year for his 11th season with the Yankees, but with his 4th different bench coach in 4 seasons. Joe Girardi will leave the organization. He is about to become the next manager of the Florida Marlins. And Torre is in the market for a new pitching coach as well. This much we know, it won't be longtime Braves guru Leo Mazzoni. That's the news today after the two sides sat down earlier this week. Mazzoni and the Yankees mutually agreeing to end their talks today, so the search for Mel Stottlemyre's replacement will continue. Stay with us. We're coming back in a moment. Tell you what we're working on for the post-game edition of the MSG Sports Desk right here on the network. We invite you to keep it here immediately after Rangers and Islanders. Mike Crispino hosts Sports Desk. All the reaction from both dressing rooms, baseball, football, and all the rest of the day in sports.
So much for a concussion hangover. Rick DiPietro's been brilliant. Islanders have a 1-0 lead after 1. Meanwhile, North Fork gives us a look at the Rangers' upcoming schedule. We're in Nassau County tomorrow. Game is on MSG. Saturday at Buffalo, 7:30 start on MSG. And then next Thursday, it's the Islanders again. Rangers game night precedes all MSG Network games, and that includes those 3 on the North Fork upcoming schedule. We get you back for the second period. It's trivia time in a moment.
We are back, and New York Rangers hockey is brought to you in part by American Express. My life, my card. By Canon, your source for document management. And by Oppenheimer Funds, the right way to invest. We are moments away from the start of the second period, and this is the time when we turn to Nissan for tonight's trivia quiz. Which 2 players led the Rangers in goals in their 1979 playoff series against the Islanders?
Are you kidding me? That can't be the question.
Why not?
John Davidson's going to know that.
I've already written down both.
Well, see, that's just crazy.
One of them is going to surprise a lot of people.
Oh, Sam, I had a huge win on Saturday.
Yes,
I heard, Al.
Huge.
I heard.
Huge.
Congratulations.
All sorts of accusations. It was the bitterness was
Hey,
palpable.
Al, the first period down at ice level, how fast was that?
I can't tell you how much I love that. And I had an unbelievable angle on that Rick DiPietro save.
Oh, wow.
I mean, so much for the concussion being a problem.
Oh, it hasn't bothered him in this game, I can tell you that. He's been great.
John, last night was a special night in the NHL for one great player, Paul Coffey, one of the greatest of all time. Hall of Famer, his number 7, retired in Edmonton where he started his glorious career. The packed house with the ovation and his great friends. Kevin Lowe, the general manager, and of course the great one, Wayne Gretzky, was there as head coach of the Phoenix Coyotes.
Yari Curry was there.
Oh, and there went number 7 to the rafters.
And he skated around, took the pass from Charlie Huddy.
How was that?
That was cool. He went down and scored. I don't think I've ever seen a person. Well, Bobby Orr was a great skater, but I don't know. I haven't seen another defenseman since. I'll tell you that. Since Paul Coffey in his years in Edmonton, nobody skated like him. He could take the puck coast to coast. His feet would glide above the ice surface. I mean, Ray Bourque was a skater where his skates would dig into the ice. Coffey he floated above. What a great player. He now lives up in the Toronto area and has an automobile dealership and doing very well.
And we know how great skaters, can be so finicky about their skates. Coffey needed them fine-tuned. His skates had to be just precision.
For years, he would wear skates that were 3 or 4 sizes smaller than his street shoe. And he would bind his feet in there. It was almost painful to put the skates on, yet it helped him become the great skater. When he got older, he would wear a bigger skate because his feet were just too sore.
While we're talking about great defensemen in the NHL, how about congratulations to the former Ranger Brian Leetch, who had 2 points last night to reach 1,000 in his career, only the 7th defenseman in NHL history to score 1,000 points.
So you were there? Did you talk to him?
Oh, yes, I did. It was great. Boston lost the game, but it was a great moment for Brian. He's happy. His family is just moving up to Boston today, and we wish him the best. Here's Jágr, and that's great. And what a list he's with Hall of Famers, and it's just fabulous. That shot saved by DiPietro up into the netting.
The next man on the list, I think, is Dennis Potvin, ahead of him regarding points, over 1,000 points. Now to look at this shot here by Tom Poti, looking for a deflection. And the puck, I think, went off DiPietro and into the stands. The faceoff stays inside, so it must have gone off one of the Islander players. DiPietro, who started, Sam, he turned pro. He's about 180 pounds. He's about 115 now, or 215, I mean. He's built. I mean, it's like a linebacker. He has worked on his body. He's weightlifted. He is a strong guy.
Nylander with a face-off win. Stick save again by DiPietro, and up into the netting it goes. What a first period this man had. Rangers could have had 3 or 4 in that first
a little
period.
bit of everything. Legs, catching glove, kick save there, rebound, but it's shot wide. Brzezinski, another kick save with the right leg. They seem to be testing his glove side a lot, low and high. That was the best save of the period on Malik in a catching glove on a rebound. Sensational.
There's Nylander, Strucker, and Jágr for the Rangers.
Penalty Islanders.
Hooking call, Ranger power play again. And it looks like Brent Sopel. Brent Sopel, the defenseman, heading for the penalty box.
It's his second minor, I think. Yes, he took a hooking penalty in the first period. It's over on the left side. when we look on the replay. That's him over there. You can see as the stick was held by Straka. I guess that's the call. Straka was going to get there first, and there's the hook into the midsection. Straka just kept going, and the call is made. You see the arm come up from Paul Dvorsky.
Sopel hooking at 119. Rangers' 5th power play, 0 for 4 with 10 shots on the power play.
Islanders have 2 shorthanded goals, one of them by Blake, who's in the lineup, the other by Bates, who's not dressed for this game due to injury.
Peter Pruka getting power play time here. Takeaway by Nylander. It's Nylander, Jágr, then Nylander lost the puck. Malik and Roosevelt playing the points. Nylander, Jágr, and Pruka up front. So that's one change on the power play for the Rangers. Aaron Asham, number 45, on with Mark Parrish, Brad Lukowich, and Yanni Niinimaa for the Islanders. Jágr centering, Nylander touch pass, but out of the zone. Rangers not that sharp starting this second period.
Islanders penalty kill, very, very, very quick forwards. Really there, you see Parrish hustle.
Pruka stick handling, tried to control the puck, couldn't do it, lost control, and the Islanders clear. So the Rangers yet to set up and yet to get a shot on goal on the power play. Jágr brings it in. Poti, now Fedor Tyutin. Tyutin fires, and it deflects off the glass.
That was off of, I believe, Parrish, who blocked it with the shaft of a stick.
Jágr, good takeaway. Open man, Ruchinski just couldn't control. Tyutin shoots but missed the net. Jágr tried to center, was blocked by DiPietro. The back pass is, great effort by Poti to keep it in the zone. 20 seconds to go in the power play. Tyutin missed on the one-time attempt. Ruchinski with the puck. Now Jágr. Try to get it through to Ruchinski. He's got it. Back to Jágr. Jágr looking for shooting lane. Takes it. Save DiPietro.
Good shot, good save, and a nice clear by the Islanders.
Tyutin
offside.
Just couldn't get there in time.
Tom Poti's doing some things here that are going to win him back in favor of the crowd, who's been on his case for quite some time now. Here's some plays by the Rangers. Pruka, he's stripped by Parrish. Parrish had a great penalty kill shift. He was all over the place. And this is Jágr on the puck. In front is Ruchin. And there's DiPietro with another save with that right pad that's getting a lot of work in this game. Poti dove, made a play at the blue line. In the first period, he took the body on, I believe, Yashin. He did a lot of good things. And, he keeps playing like that with that extra passion level that's necessary to win the favor of the fans back. It's good to see for him. But he's got to keep doing that. He can't relax. He's got to work like the rest of his teammates.
Teams are back at full strength. Islanders maintain the 1-0 lead. Rangers are 0 for 5 on the power play in the game. Blair Betts dropping it back.
Rangers' best chance was probably Tyutin, and he shot the puck over the crossbar.
Tyutin, who had 8 shots on goal in the win over Florida. Billy Nieminen with the puck taken away by the Islanders. Nieminen, Betts, and Ward on for the Rangers. Kasparaitis. Nieminen was still in the zone. DiPietro plays it out, and a good play by Kasparaitis. DiPietro gloves it, holds it with Pruka coming down. 4:13 gone by in the second period. Islanders lead the Rangers 1-0, and Budweiser salutes America's designated drivers. Responsibility matters. Jason Ward, who has played very well for the Rangers.
I was looking at the face-offs. First period, 12-4 in favor of the Islanders. And the Rangers have been a good face-off team, but the Islanders absolutely killed them in that first period. There's another good win right there. Killed them, and that means your team is sharp mentally. And the Islanders have played much, much better than their last game, that 5-1 loss in Philadelphia.
There's Pruka moving to the net, fakes it, and it went off his stick. It slid off his stick as he stick-handled toward the net. Pruka is very quick. He's got good hands. That time he made one move too many. Brent Sopel moves the puck.
I was expecting that top corner shot by Pruka. That's where he likes to go with it.
So the Islanders guilty of a turnover, and the Rangers had the chance. Here's Pruka again. And this is what Tom Rennie wants from Peter Pruka, to come up with energy on this fourth line with Dominic Moore. There's a shot, saved by DiPietro. He closes the pads. And after the whistle, Dominic
think
Moore
that's
involved
Moore.
with Eric Goddard.
Goddard's a tough guy.
Oh, yeah.
He did a pretty good job the other night with a tough guy in Brad Shearer in Philadelphia. Here's Ortmeyer working, puts the puck in front, and then there's a rebound shot there by Pruka that sort of pinballed between the legs of DiPietro, and then Moore tried to jam it loose. Pruka moves in here. Yeah, he seemed to lose his balance. He may have... DiPietro. Yeah, you're in my crease.
Little facial.
I'm not going to let you see where the puck is.
You're in my territory,
just
pal.
a little love tap. Nothing wrong with that. That's in the crease.
Straka to the point man Tootin toward the net, blocked in front. Rangers have had 6 shots on goal here in the second period. Islanders yet to get a shot on goal, but it's a 1-0 Islander lead. Shots are 20-12 for the game. Tootin to Pody. Quickly across for Straka, just couldn't handle it. Now it's Jágr. Jágr tried to get it through to Nylander, but a good play in front by Pettinen was able to clear it out. Tootin back for it. Moves it away from Shatan. Straka gets it back to Tootin. Good pass. Straka turns. Now Jágr. Pulls up. Nylander. Shot blocked. Pettinen got over. Good job by Tommy Pettinen.
That rush was set up with a good pass from Pody. This is a game where he's elevated his level, and the Rangers need that to be a much more complete team. To see him make those good plays, he has the ability. He just got to be comfortable and do it. And if he keeps playing like this, his level of confidence has got to go up.
That's a good sign. Mike York at the line, couldn't gain the zone.
York in the trade for Michael Pekka. Pekka scored his first goal as an Edmonton Oiler last night in that game against Phoenix.
Linesman had a duck on that pass that went off the glass. Good back checking by the Islanders. Then Blake had his stick taken out of his hands, wanted to call. Rangers had the puck in front. It went wide by Hossa.
That stick was underneath the arm of Ruchin in the armpit.
Hunter to York. York able to clear the zone. Kondratyev and Blake.
Look at that battle.
Oh, you got to keep working when Blake is on the ice. Blake has the puck now. Looking to make a play. Draws Kasparaitis to him. Nokalainen in the corner. He goes down and Ruchin moves the puck up the boards. And the Rangers able to work it out of the zone. 7:15, make it 7:20 gone by. Second period, 1-0. Islanders leading it. Power play goal by Alexei Yashin in the first period on a 5-on-3 advantage. Lukovic. Broken up the line by Malik. Here's Billy Niemanen moving in. Niemanen against Campoli. Gets around him. Bumps with Kavasha. Off the board, Jason Ward. Save. DiPietro's got the puck.
That's all Billy Niemanen winning the puck with help from Betts. Sets up the Ward shot, and he was there again. Here's a look at the Canon Business Solutions goal cam. Pody with that nice pass we were talking about sets up this offense. Rangers get into the zone. Niemanen, watch the battle with help from Betts. Ward backs them up along the boards, and sure enough, he gets the shot. DiPietro, of course, is there. He's been perfect. 21 for 21.
Ninema with a block. Into the shot by Dominic Moore. Missed. Big collision along the boards. Aaron Asham and Michael Roosevelt. Rangers hustling in the offensive zone. Betts got it back. Roosevelt deflection save. Ward shoots, missed the net.
What a deflection by Ward out of midair. And DiPietro, the athlete, there again. And he's a great athlete.
Back in. Oh, hustling shift by the line of Blair Betts. I called Moore earlier. Moore's on now, but the line of Betts, Ward, and Niemanen have had a couple of real good shifts in this period. Nienema for Yashin. It's on goal and stopped by Lundqvist. Nienema tries to work it ahead. It deflects over the glass into the crowd.
Face off inside the Rangers zone as the puck went off Niemanen as he gets mad at a fellow countryman. That was Nienema and Niemanen. Here I go again with the ins.
They're going to get you now.
Oh my gosh. There's the collision. And they just sort of got mad at each other a little bit. That's Asham has to play the puck. Roosevelt tried to keep the puck in the zone. There's a great deflection right there by Ward. And that was back out of midair, back into the goaltender, DiPietro, and he found a way to make the save. He is hot on goal for the Islanders.
Islanders got their first shot on goal 8.5 minutes into the second period. But the Islanders lead it 1-0. Moore able to work it out of the zone. 2-on-1 developing. Krukov finds Poti. He missed the net. Oh, Krukov, great speed to set up the scoring chance.
And Poti read it again. This is the best Poti's played.
Good hit along the boards by Moore. Helped force the turnover. Moore's got the puck. Moore with Krukov and Ortmeyer. Here's Dominic Moore. Moore chased by Sopel, and he's knocked down by Nokalainen. Ortmeyer takes it back for the Rangers. At the point, Poti toward the net, played into the corner.
Poti had to make sure his shot wasn't blocked, and he did that.
Good intercept by Ortmeyer.
Moore is skating.
And hitting Brent Sopel. Parrish able to get it clear. Good work by Fedor Tutin. Here comes Krukov back in. Dropped it off. Centering feed is blocked. Krukov got knocked down by Zhitnik. Jágr just on. Jágr against Parrish. In front, shot wide by Kasparaitis.
What a setup.
Parrish is without a stick. And the puck missed by Kasparaitis.
The Rangers defense have been in on the plays, but they can't hit the net. Kasparaitis was in tight, fired it past the long side.
Here's Straka. He shoots. Save made by DiPietro.
Shooting gallery down there.
Rangers are firing. Every opportunity. DiPietro, outstanding.
Islanders will not be able to change their players here on the ice. And now they're tired back there. The Rangers will change if they want to. Islanders can't. It's a new rule. And the Islanders have to go all the way to their bench to change. Well, the Rangers continue to get shots. Lots of them. There's the puck knocked out of the zone. And Pruka, he looks like a slinky here. Right, left, and then the Poti shot that went high and wide. Now here's Kasparaitis moving in to take the Jágr pass. The Rangers, DiPietro's been great, but their best chances they've missed the net on. Sometimes the goalie will make you do that.
That's right. Kondrachev moves it down to Jágr. This is Nylander. Centering for Jágr, shot blocked by Zhitnik, who was right on him, almost glued to him. Now it's Jason Blake working against Kondrachev. In deep, Kasparaitis bumps with Blake. York, checked by Straka. 1-0 Islanders, 9:20 to go in the second. Nylander's got it. Now Jágr, down the middle goes Straka, 3-on-2 across. Straka to Nylander, bounces past him. Sopel bangs it off the boards, kept in by Malik, then cleared out. And a whistle for an offside or a hand pass.
Sam, a bit ago we mentioned the Islanders, when they ice the puck, you can't change because it's the new rule. You can't slow the game down and change, but they got lucky with a TV timeout, right?
Pick up some bench audio. No audio. We didn't have the audio there. My apologies. But the long conversation between coach and star player.
Well, Tom Rennie said that Jágr is really interesting because he asks the coaches for input, and then when you give him input, he absorbs it. So when your star player really is looking at from your coaching staff, that's a good thing.
Alexei Yashin, who has the only goal of the game. Now it's Miro Shatan centering, turning his Asham. It was blocked. Put in front. Ruchinski knocked it down. Hossa to Ruchinski. Ruchinski and Ruchin come across. Ruchinski looks. Back pass blocked, taken away by Campoli for the Islanders. Chris Campoli dumps it in against Roosevelt. Marcel Hossa. Things have quieted down. Now, both teams try to avoid mistakes. DiPietro.
Oh, caught the Rangers on a change.
Yashin. He's tied up. Rangers get back, recover. Parrish is there. Yashin tried to play it. Here's Kavasha. Parrish in the corner against Betts. Now Kavasha. Cody forces him back. Yashin shoots, save, it's loose, and falling on top is Lundqvist to keep it out of the net.
He hasn't had much work. Islanders had 12 shots in the first period. That's only the second they've had this period. It was a changeup that pinballed, and you see Lundqvist just fall back on the puck. It's in behind. Tuden had a hold of Parrish's stick, so he could not get the stick on the puck that's down on the ice behind the Rangers goaltender. So he doesn't panic too much. He just lays back on it, feels it. But in turn, Tom Poti with a little nick to the lower lip. Just another little hockey thing. Here's how he got cut. That's him moving across. The puck came up and clipped him on the lower lip. You're more worried about your teeth there than you are about the little nick to the lip.
7.5 minutes remaining second period. Kasparaitis with a hit. Islanders with a 1-0 lead. Jason Blake has Trent Hunter in front and Drachev with a hit.
This has been the best line for the Islanders in the last few games. The York, Hunter, Blake line.
Good
and
job.
a lot of it because of Blake's skating ability.
Betts did a good job getting it out of the zone. Islanders play it back in. Islanders have had only one shot on goal here in the second period. Make that two. My apologies. Rangers have had 9 here in the second. 23-14 for the game.
That last shift was important because it took pressure off the Islanders' defense. They've been pressured and pushed and pressured in their zone the whole period. Another icing call here. You know, Sam, so that last shift with the York line, just getting the puck in the Rangers zone for a minute or so takes some pressure off the defense.
Budweiser salutes America's designated drivers. Responsibility matters. Rangers and Islanders tomorrow night at the Nassau Coliseum. We'll have it for you right here on MSG Network. Hope you'll join us. Pre-game at 6:30.
And then the Rangers play in Buffalo Saturday. And then who do they have after that? The Islanders again.
That's the following Thursday.
Yeah. That's hockey, baby.
And you know who's going to be at the game and working with us tomorrow night? Stan Fischler.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh,
yeah.
Get things going. We'll stir it up.
Yeah, he'll stir it up.
Stan was fired up in the hallway tonight.
Imagine if one of the two teams sweep the 3 games.
Penalty up into the crowd. Put into the crowd by Roosevelt.
Second time the Rangers have done it in the game. The first time it was Ward during the first period. So this is a key. 1-0 game, and the Islanders, DiPietro's hot. A little flip play, but he missed the glass. And the boards directly in. The players, you can see the Islanders know the rules. Roosevelt sits. This is big. 6:31 to go in the second. Islanders have been outplayed here in the second, but the Rangers haven't been able to score. However, the power play can make the difference. Shatan taking the faceoff.
5th power play for the Islanders. 1 for 4, scoring on the 5-on-3. Yashin got the goal. Yashin has the puck here. Yashin with a drive, way wide. Yashin, Parrish, and Kabasha up front. Make that Shatan up front with Parrish and Kabasha. No, Kabasha's not on the ice. Yashin is on the ice. Zhitnik and Sopel playing the points. Zhitnik around the net. Sopel. Shatan has it knocked away. Sopel plays it wide of the net. Yashin behind the net. Puts it in front.
Oh, baby, right over Parrish's stick.
And Ward able to clear.
He was open. Quick play from behind the net, but the puck rolled over Parrish's stick.
DiPietro handling the puck well. Gets it to Sopel. Islanders move up. Now Kabasha's on the ice. Zhitnik got taken down. Shot deflected wide. Shatan to Kabasha.
Sam, that was close to another 5-on-3.
Good effort by Betts. Forced the puck out of the zone. Betts and Ward on for the Rangers with Poti and Kasparaitis. Brent Sopel too far for Kabasha. Trent Hunter is on. Chris Campoli has come on for the Islanders. Mike York handling the puck here. York, Hunter, Kabasha, and Nielsen with Campoli. 4 forwards, 1 defenseman. York lets it go through for Kabasha, knocked away by Kasparaitis. Up the boards. York keeps it in. Here's Campoli. 20 seconds left in the power play. Kabasha has some room. York one-times it. Blocked in front. Poti blocked it. I don't believe it got through to Lundqvist. 10 seconds to go in the Islander power play. DiPietro stick handling. Campoli comes back. And the Rangers with a good penalty kill. Roosevelt out of the penalty box. Team's at full strength. No shots on goal on that power play for the Islanders. Still 1-0. Islanders leading it. 4:20 to go, second period. Ruchinski almost left the puck behind them. Roosevelt. Off the corner boards, Yanni Niinimaa. Good pressure by Ruchin to take it away. Here is Jagr, backhander, save made. DiPietro got a stick on it. Ruchin battling. Jokelainen got it to Pettinen, and it's cleared out by Winehandle. Ruchin puts it back in the Islanders zone where Yanni Niinimaa takes over. Nylander and Straka join Jagr. Good job by Straka taking it away from Pettinen. Straka, big Finnish defenseman, is on him. Penalty called. How about the work by Straka? Drew the penalty. Quick shot. Save. DiPietro on the shot by Jagr. The late penalty on the Islanders. They touch the puck. The whistle stops play. Rangers power play. Coming up.
Well, we've had some pretty good action going here, and now it's the work of Straka, and he's able to continue, but he gets the stick. It's in the midsection, and you can see another call. This one time against the Islanders, there was Parrish. Checked a little bit by Dominic Moore. He couldn't score on the play. Jagr tried to get to the net. Niinima's stick is the one that got there quickly. He along with DiPietro.
Face-off win by Nylander. Rangers on the power play. Malik and Roosevelt at the point. Straka, Jagr and Nylander up front. Here's Roosevelt. Now Jagr. Rangers are 0 for 5 on the power play. They've had 12 shots on goal on the power play. Malik moves up. Good play by Kvasha. Got a man.
Oh, baby. Jagr knocked it out of the air, huh? Blake was gone. He was gone.
Kvasha and Blake with Zhitnik and Lukowicz for the Islanders. And you're right, Blake was wide open. Up the boards and out. Good
Jagr,
clear by Zhitnik.
The pass was in the air where it was supposed to go, and Jagr just clicked it, or flicked it right out of the air. Islanders penalty kill. That's been a story, hasn't it, in this game?
Big
They've been
story.
great.
Rangers move across. Pody back to Malik. Pody's in deep. Checked by Lukowicz. Pucked around off the stick of Jagr. Played by Nylander. Rather, Jagr is there. Malik across to Pody. Shot toward the net. Blocked. Shot by Jagr. Save. Great save by DiPietro.
There's no question that the Islanders, for their season to this point, the best part of their game, night after night, has been their penalty kill. Tonight, it's not only their penalty kill, but it's their goaltending.
Here's Jagr. 44 seconds to go power play. Tootin toward the net. Blocked in front. Sopel try to bang it off the boards. Moves it. Pody stops it and shoots. Deflected wide. Ruchinski taken away by Sopel. Sopel moves it and clears it. Penalty upcoming.
High sticking call to the Rangers. It's a hook.
A hooking
or
call?
not a high stick, a hook, I'm sorry. Hey, Marty
looks like
Ruchinski.
Ruchinski will go. Power play ends. And in 25 seconds, the Islanders will get a power play chance.
Well, finally a rebound shot. There. And DiPietro, who never stopped the original shot, had to react. And then here's Jagr. That little play by him. Kvasha tried to flip the puck to Blake. He was gone for a breakaway. He was gonzo. And Jagr saved one. Here's the penalty. Stick parallels the ice. And the stick was stopping the opposition player. The referees are right on top of that.
4-on-4 here. 18-12, the time of the penalty. Martin Ruchinski for hooking. Ortmeyer moves the puck to Dominic Moore. Moore brings it in, dumps it deep. Zhitnik against Ortmeyer. Moore is there to play it. Chased by Campoli. Now it's Ortmeyer. Shoved by Zhitnik. Should mention that Zhitnik had an assist on the Yashin goal. That was his 400th career NHL point. Power play Islanders. But they lose some time because Pettinen came out of the box, had to skate to the bench.
There's 1:26 to go, but only 1:12 now on the period.
Parrish on with Yashin. Yashin on the puck. He's slowed down, surrounded, forced an offside. That's good work by Jason Ward.
And Yashin on this side was offside. That's Eric Goddard on the bench. He and Kasparaitis having some words. Goddard from the bench. The referees go over and have a chat with him. And you see Sterling, the coach, he went right down to the end of the bench and he's having a word. I don't know how this got. Goddard's got a little smile on his face. As does Snow, yes. There's the hit.
Oh, there you go.
You know what? That should have been a penalty. You can't
Absolutely.
reach from the bench and do that.
What's that all about?
There's the hit. And
Oh, let's
Goddard
shove
was
the player, yeah.
he grabbed his jersey. I mean, that's bad discipline by Goddard. He's a tough guy. He's real tough. But you can't reach from the bench to a player to do anything, including a little pull of the jersey. That could start something.
Unnecessary. Fortunately for the Islanders, not detected, not called. They play on. 50 seconds to go in the period. 1-0, Islanders leading it. Good clear by Jason Ward.
You know, it's only a 1-0 game with 40 seconds to go in the second period, but it's been a well-played game. There's been pace, there's been hitting, and great goaltending by DiPietro. Lundqvist has been good, but DiPietro's been great.
Oh, DiPietro, the story of the game by far.
The 1-0 games can be entertaining. Penalty?
Penalty called?
No idea.
Let's see what happens here.
All the players sort of looking around. The Rangers had the puck, so I think they're going to get it.
5-on-3 again for the Islanders. This will be 40 seconds. 5-on-3. Maxim Kondratyev
There's
goes off.
28.8 seconds to go in the period. For the Rangers, that's a plus. Because then, if they kill it off, it'd be like 11.2 seconds to start the second period at center ice. The Rangers, however, have the power play face them a 5-on-3 with a face-off in the Rangers zone. And there's a tug on Yashin.
That's the call. 5-on-3. Islanders scored earlier on the 5-on-3, hooking on Kondratyev, 1931. Yashin, who has the only goal of the game. Here's York. Looking. Yashin. Centered. It hit the crossbar.
What a play.
On the deflection by Parrish. Rangers clear.
You know, Shatan was right there. That was a great setup. Great setup for the slam dunk try play. You know, that was a great setup. A crossbar away from 2-0 for the Islanders.
Islanders came so close. They'll have 11 seconds remaining on a 5-on-3 to start the third period.
York was on the puck. He moved it across to Yashin. I think it was, and across to Shatan. Yeah, there's York. He's in deep. Watch Yashin move it across for the slam dunk. Shatan's there. He shoots it right up off the goalpost crossbar. Man
My
alive.
apologies. I called Parrish. It went through to Shatan right there.
How about the pass by Yashin? That was right
Great.
on the stick plate. All he had to do was turn his wrists. There's a battle in front with Parrish. That draws the attention of Malik, which allows the pass to go across. Oh, baby, what a set. That is a great setup. Islanders did everything but make it 2-0 with a second 5-on-3 goal.
So, in a period in which the Islanders only got 2 shots on goal, they'll take a 1-0 lead into the locker room and have a 5-on-3 power play to start the third period. Rangers, as a season subscriber, not only are you guaranteed great seats, you'll be there for every great Rangers moment. There are season tickets or 15 or 7 game plans available. Call 877-MSG-GOAL, 877-MSG-GOAL, or log on to NewYorkrangers.com for details. End of 2 periods, 1-0. Islanders lead the Rangers. The former Ranger, now a new Islander, Mike York, is with Al right now.
Okay, Sam, Mike, how's your season going so far?
So far, it's been good. Obviously, we like our record a little better, but we're improving every game, and that's the most important thing.
How about this game so far?
Obviously, it's been penalty filled. Been PK, power play, special teams has been a big factor, and so far we've taken advantage of that with 1 power play goal, and our PK has been really well.
It took you a while, and you had to travel some miles to do it, but if you go back to your younger days on your hockey card, your favorite player was Peter Klima, and your favorite team was the New York Islanders.
Yeah, I don't know how I came up with Peter Klima.
It's a little random.
Yeah, but I was always a Paul Fontaine fan, and he played for the Islanders a long time ago, and it's good to be on this team. I've enjoyed it. The guys have been great to me, and the fans have been tremendous.
Sidney Crosby comes into the league and he goes on Jay Leno to shoot pucks into a washing machine because that's what he did in the basement. And what we immediately thought of was you, because that's exactly what you did in your basement.
Yeah, he must have been watching MSG a few years back when you guys played that clip. But I think every kid probably banged up their parents' basement at one point or another.
So I guess the message here is practice in the basement, or practice all the time.
Well, probably not according to the parents, but for those kids, it's the place to go and definitely whack the puck around and just have some fun.
It's always good to see you, Mike.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Mike York of the New York Islanders. One of his teammates has a dad who went to the Stanley Cup Finals and won it. We'll talk to Kent Nielsen about Robert after this.
New York Rangers hockey is brought to you in part by Cablevision. Get the most New York sports in HD on IO Digital Cable Service from Cablevision. And by Office Depot, taking care of business. End of 2 periods, Islanders 1, Rangers nothing. Time to talk with a former NHL great. Al is with Kent Nielsen right now. Take it away, Al.
And Sam, that's Robert Nielsen, Kent's son, and really, as a proud dad, he's going to have a smile on his face, but he had a big smile on his face about the hat trick he scored, he thinks, against John Davidson in his first game here with the Atlanta Flames. Was it hard for you being a hockey dad?
No, not at all.
Tell me about him growing up and your role in helping Robert get to the NHL.
I didn't do much. I took them to practice.
Well, you had DNA involved at the very least.
Yeah, I picked him up after. And he liked it from the start, so.
When did you start thinking it was a possibility for him? How old was he?
He had a talent right away, you know, but the talent to get where he is now is a long road, you know. It's lots more than talent. You got to be a little lucky. People are going to believe in you, and you still got to have a great drive. And that's a big talent.
Now, after your NHL career, you moved back to Europe,
Yeah.
and that's where he learned how to play the
I went
game.
to Italy, then to Sweden, then to Switzerland, then to Sweden, then to Austria, and that's where he learned how to play.
So what is the feeling that you have when you're sitting in an arena like Madison Square Garden and you're watching your son skate and play exactly where you did?
No, it's a good feeling. And it's a long road, and he's been very good. You know, we had two tough years before this, and
Why were they tough?
lots of expectations. You know, and they didn't come up to that, and didn't play too much. So, but he's done good. I've seen he's improving. You know, and he's a lot more happy boy than he was a year ago, and that's why I'm happy.
Well, Kent, you were an amazing player. You won a Stanley Cup championship with Paul Coffey, and last night, I don't know if you saw it, but they raised the banner. It brought him to tears, and then he skated and looked like he was 25 again. What are your thoughts of him as a player and what you're seeing here?
Paul was a fantastic player. The whole Edmonton team, they had the 6 or 5 best player in the world at the same time, and that's never going to happen again.
You know, the point
And
totals that he had were crazy by today's standards.
They had a great team, and he was part of it, and he was a fantastic player.
And this is when the tears really started streaming down his face. When you think of that Stanley Cup championship you enjoyed, what jumps out at you?
I think it was we had the best team in the league at that time, but it was still had to go 7 games against Philly to win. It's still hard to win, even if you're the best.
Beat Mike Keenan, right?
Yeah, and the Edmonton's dressing room was different than all other dressing rooms I've been in. Like, they were joking around, but 15 minutes before the game, everybody come together and they started playing. They're great people.
Thanks so much for joining us, and enjoy watching your son.
I will. Thank you.
Kent Nielsen, whose son Robert is on the New York Islanders, and they have the lead. Rick DiPietro has been brilliant.
Hi everyone, I'm John Giannone with a second period update from the Garden. 3 other games tonight on the NHL docket. One of those in St. Louis, where the Cardinals seek to stay alive, and where the Blues and Ducks skate. Mid-first, it's Rob Niedermayer controlling and searching, and then finding Sandis Ozolinsh down the middle. Wrist shot, score. Ozolinsh back in the lineup. He missed the last 2 games with a flu and chest muscle strain. 1-0 there. Elsewhere in the league, the Sharks and Wild in Minnesota. Willie Mitchell, his first of the year. 15 minutes into the first, the home team leads that one 1-0. And 9 o'clock in Denver for the Avs and Kings. Colorado back on ice for the first time in 5 days. We're back in a moment with a preview of the post-game edition of Sports Desk. Stay with us. A reminder, Mike Crispino comes your way with Sports Desk immediately following the game. Reaction from the dressing rooms, all the baseball news and highlights, visits to both local football camps as well. Third period coming up.
We're back at the Garden. It's time for the Sprint second period summary. The Rangers generating all sorts of opportunities in terms of shots. They're out shooting the Islanders 25-14, 11-2 in the period. Jaromir Jagrs had 8 tries, but the Rangers just can't get one past Rick DiPietro. The power play for the Islanders has been the 1-goal difference, 1 for 5. But again, the Rangers with 6 power play chances and generating 13 shots. Back after this with trivia.
We are back. New York Rangers hockey is brought to you in part by Canon, your source for document management. By HIP, Health Plan of New York. Now that's hip. And by Nissan and your local Nissan dealer. Sam, JD, and Al at the Garden. Time for our Nissan trivia quiz. And here we go.
Why wasn't the question, what is the name of John Davidson's wife? Why isn't that the question?
Which two players led the Rangers in goals in their 79 playoff series against the Islanders, Mr. Davidson?
It is one of the Maloneys, and I'll go with Don.
Okay.
And Sheehat.
I'm going Anders Hedberg and Don Maloney.
That's Bobby Sheehan. Remember he got called up in the Philly series
I'm
and then
going
he went crazy?
with Don Maloney and Phil Esposito.
Bobby Sheehan, I'm telling you, the She-Cat. Yippers.
Oh, what a shock.
Remember he got called up in the Philadelphia series?
Yes.
And he was like a water bug all over the place. And then he went crazy against the
Bobby
Islanders.
Sheehan.
I finally had a good night.
All right, let's hear what the ice sounds like and the things on the bench from Jed Ortmeyer.
Get there. Safe, yeah. Out of the way, Potts. Oh! Come on, boys. Keep coming. Keep coming. Wear them down. Wear them down, Blue. Come on. Keep grinding. I got you if you need it. I got you if you need it. Switch! Yeah.
You can feel it with that kid, can't you?
I got you if you need it.
Well, he's just talking with communication. If you need me to go over to your position, I'll cover up if you need it. Switches, you're going to my wing, I'll go to your wing. He's a future captain, that kid.
One man out of the penalty box. Now it's a 5-on-4. Early third period. 1:10 to go in the Islander power play. 1-0 Islanders lead it. A 5-on-3 power play goal by Alexei Yashin. Here's a chance for Shatan. He scores!
The Rangers got caught flat-footed there. Shatan had time to take the pass and reach back and then get everything on the wrist shot. That's some shot. Power play goal, the second one for the Islanders. Watch what happened here. The Rangers all get caught on one side. And Shatan was in between the defense and between the forward. He took his time to control the puck. See? He controls it. And then he uses Malik as a screen who got caught in no man's land. Either you go at him or you stay back. Rosenball was in the far corner. And with Parrish in front, I think that Malik was worried about him. What a shot by Shatan.
Shatan had come so close a couple of times, missed the net, then he deflected one that went off the crossbar on a 5-on-3. So now the Islanders with 2 power play goals in the game lead 2-0, and it's tipped in into his own net. Pettinen tipped it in. And the Rangers have scored. It looks like Jágr was there.
Jágr shot the puck and it went off of the Islander right here. That's the only way you can beat DiPietro.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's a Jágr goal.
His first at even strength. Man, when you're hot, you're hot. He just threw the puck to the net as he was pressured, and it went off of the Islander defender, Pettinen, and it went right through the leg. And the most surprised player in the building was Jágr.
Wow. So, a big break for the Rangers. Tommy Pettinen, the rookie defenseman from Sweden, putting it by his own goalie. And it's a 2-1 game. And Jágr with his 7th of the season. Rangers are offside.
Boy, that changes the mood in this building. It was 2-0 Islanders early in the third on the power play. And all of a sudden the other way. And for a young player, and Pettinen's only 20, well, actually he's not that young. He's 28 years of age. How about that?
21st all-time, tied with the great Rocket Richard and Joe Sakic, another great, and a future Hall of Famer.
Since 1990-91, Jágr has more points in the NHL than anybody. 77 points ahead of Joe Sakic. That's 14 or 15 years.
Nieminen against Nokalainen, and a hit by Žitnik. And the Islanders able to get it out of the zone. A huge goal, a huge break, and a huge goal for the Rangers to get it back to a 1-goal game. Jágr is tied for the league lead in goals scored now with Simon Gagne of the Philadelphia Flyers. Ashen's pass. Shatan moves in. He's stopped by Kasparaitis. Same 2 teams tomorrow night, Nassau Coliseum. Who will be in goal? Kevin Weeks is the backup tonight. Is he ready to go? Now, John picked up a big couple of points tonight in the trivia quiz. That's the standings now.
Al shouldn't be upset. He had a
That's
bad
right.
night, but he's still leading
He
everybody.
had the big night Saturday night, despite accusations from all different places.
By the way, Lundqvist, I asked him today, the Rangers goaltender, how many games did you play last season? They play a shorter schedule in Sweden. He said 75, including all the international hockey. But he said one thing interesting. He said he's never played back-to-back games.
Okay. Shot by Roosevelt goes wide.
You don't do that in Europe. I said years ago, we used to play 4 and 5 nights to start the playoffs. 2 in their building, 2 in our building.
Campoli
He says, holy smokes, you're kidding us. No, it was great, 4 and 5 nights.
Welcome to the NHL.
Absolutely.
Chatan, there's a that hit the post.
Oh, I think he got it with his pad.
Yeah?
Oh, what a save. I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
All right, we'll see. The replay doesn't lie. Broken stick by Tootin on the shot that missed the net. That shot is on goal and a save made.
Well, they just keep firing, the Rangers do.
Last shot was by Nylander, and DiPietro makes the save.
DiPietro's in behind the net, and the Rangers knock the puck down, and there's the deflection. Oh, you know what? I don't know. Here we go. Left goal post. Pad or post? Schmoozy, you were dead right.
I got
way to go, big boy.
Do I get a point in
That's
trivia
because
for
you
that?
got your bifocals on. That's why. Yeah. That was an Ortmeyer deflection, a post away from having a tie game.
Chatan is third of the season. A power play goal from Yashin and Parrish at 28 seconds made it 2-0. 14 seconds later, Jágr with his 7th unassisted at 42 seconds, and Jágr has a 5-game point scoring streak.
For the Islanders, that's their 17th shot, right? 17th shot, and they've missed the net 3 times. So that's 20 attempts. 20 attempts in. The Rangers have had 25. They've missed the net 15 times. That's 40 attempts.
Now the question is Kevin Weeks ready to go? He's ready to be the backup. Is he ready to play tomorrow night after tweaking the groin?
Skated yesterday and today, and his groin's fine. He worked his tail off today, but I don't know if he's going to be able to go or not. It'll be interesting. Benoit Allaire is the Rangers goaltending coach, and he is really used a lot, not only with the goalies, but by the coaches to discuss who should be playing.
My guess, just a guess, of course, but based on what you said about Lundqvist, Kevin Weeks will be in goal
But then the other thing is, Lundqvist to this point hasn't had a lot of work.
Right.
And he didn't in the last game against the Florida Panthers either. So that could make it a little different. Depends who wins here, too, maybe.
Cody shot deflection. Good save by DiPietro. Oh, man, has he been in good position and has been coming up with some really huge saves. Kalasha lost the puck.
That was a host of deflections, Sam.
Nielsen behind the net. At the point, Brent Sopel. Toward the net, save with a blocker. Lundqvist saw it at the last second.
Well, that was a good shot.
Wine handle to Nielsen. Nielsen puts it in front, blocked and cleared aside by Ruchin. Ruchin knocks down that one and moves it. Comes to Sopel again. He shoots, save Lundqvist. Now Lundqvist is getting some work. Kept in at the point by Zhitnik.
Good shift. Good
Sopel.
shift for the Islanders. The Rangers had carried the play.
Cody missed it. Winehandle plays it up the boards. Ruchinski.
And these are the types of shifts, if you keep being pressured, you take penalties on. Islanders with a good shift. That was Winehandle, one of the players in work again.
Kasparaitis had a hit on Yashin. Yashin takes the puck. Got a chance. Chatan shot blocked. Ward or Neiman got over to block that shot. Dumped down the boards by Betts. Ward after it. Ward and Zhitnik. Good hit by Zhitnik. Yashin moves it. Kasparaitis battles Chatan for the puck. Betts. 2 Islanders to him. Ward brings it across. 2-1 Islanders.
Zhitnik continues to get all the ice time. More than any other Islander every night.
He's strong, man.
Oh, man.
Strong man. Wraparound save with a stick by DiPietro. Betts came around the net with a puck. Betts tries the other side. Slides it in front. It was cleared away by Lukovic. 5:10 gone by in the third. Up-tempo pace. Rangers take it back. 3 men across. Kondrachev, he's stopped.
Nice play.
Lukovic with a good defensive play.
Yeah, he held the blue line, didn't he?
DiPietro fell down trying to stop the puck behind the net. York plays it back. Campoli. Good pass. Blake got it across to Hunter. Hunter against Malik.
Oh.
Hunter
is
stays
strong.
with it. Oh, Hunter got tripped up. I thought he was tripped up by Malik. Nothing called. And down the boards it goes. DiPietro fires up the boards to Hunter. Hunter dumps it in. Lundqvist out to play it. Malik takes a hit.
That was close with Lundqvist on the puck, Sam. He almost had the...
Oh, great pass by Blake and a save by Lundqvist. Terrific play. Nokalainen cutting in from the left side, and a great pass set him up. And Lundqvist with his best save, I think, of the game. Back in front, rolling puck, save! That was another good one.
That one is just as good as the other one.
He stopped Mark Parrish.
Cody had trouble with a bouncing puck.
Back and forth they go. Tapped into the corner by Straka. Moved around the boards.
You see that type of play? Islanders aren't sitting on a lead. They're trying to make it 3-1 instead of sitting and trying to win it 2-1.
Zhitnik playing it ahead for Parrish, but Parrish is offside. 13-12 to go. Third period. Islanders lead it 2-1.
Henrik Lundqvist. You're going to see a save as Sopel takes the shot. That was a good shot. And then you're going to see here as Parrish moves in. The rolling puck, and Lundqvist stayed up and kicked it out with his left leg. He also robbed somebody else with his right leg. I can't remember who it was. 3 or 4 good saves there by Lundqvist in about a 2-minute span of time.
Here's Blair Betts for the Rangers.
Islanders.
Oh, great takeaway by Kabasha.
That was a 1-2-2 trap, and it worked. Kabasha was right there.
Brad Lukovic. Kondrachev and Kasparaitis. Kasparaitis works it ahead. And the Islanders doing a good job.
Yeah, Rangers can't get through between the blue lines.
There's Lukovic again.
Maybe the most we've seen the puck between the blue lines all game long.
That's right.
Let's see what they do here. The Islanders set up again.
7.5 gone by. 7:35 gone by in the third. Islanders lead it 2-1. And a turnover at the blue line. Here comes Yashin. Drop pass to Asham. Asham shoots. Save made by Lundqvist. Asham again. Now it's Shatan. In deep. Yashin side of the net. Lundqvist couldn't stop it. Forced it behind. Asham's got it. Good hit. Roosevelt had a hit on Shatan. Rangers get out of the zone. Ruchin was stopped at the Islander line. The puck deflected off the Islander bench.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that Pettinen, number 8, who deflected the puck into his own zone, there, makes a play, turns the puck up ice. So he's making some good plays here. And this is when the shot was taken and a kick save with Lundqvist's right leg. Right leg saved. And that was all set up by Pettinen owning the blue line. Face off now outside the Islanders' blue line because Pettinen did it again, holding the blue line. A few moments ago, we saw Lukovic holding the blue line. So the Islanders, the Rangers are trying to stick handle over the blue line. The Islanders are holding it right now. So you have to sometimes change your strategy. Start throwing it in and go get it.
Rangers have more Ortmeyer and Pruka on. Zhitnik with the puck. Rangers have 30 shots on goal in the game. Islanders 21. Islanders lead it 2-1. Here's Pruka. Shot deflected by Sopel up into the netting.
Sopel's played pretty well. He's taken some good shots. That time he got the long reach in front of Pruka's shot. Pruka coming off his first goal in the NHL game. Look at it. Here's the blue line. See, there's Lukovic. And the Rangers tried to do something fancy with it. Stick handle in. Lukovic stopped it. Pettinen did it twice.
Time for a change in strategy. Nokalainen for the Islanders against Nylander. Nylander, Jagr, and Straka on against Nokalainen, Kabasha, and Parrish. Face-off win. Islanders have done a good job, as John mentioned early in the game. Islanders have been good on face-offs. They're out shooting the Rangers here in the third period. Straka. Now Nylander, pass blocked by Sopel. Nylander back to the point. Shot by Tootin, save DiPietro. Kabasha battles Straka, got it out to Nokalainen. Nokalainen hounded from behind by Nylander, forced the turnover.
That's the back check that made.
Whoa, giveaway to Nokalainen. Wrist shot is a glove save by Lundqvist.
That was Tootin with a giveaway. And Lundqvist made sure he held on to the puck. Tootin, at least when he gave the puck away, went to Parrish to make sure he couldn't get to the net for a rebound or a deflection. This shot here is deflected by Straka. And again, DiPietro's there. Back check. That's what you need in this game. The defense can hold the line when Nylander back checks. And then Tuukka gave the puck away. That's not a good thing for the Rangers.
No. That time the Rangers win the draw.
Pettinen held the line again.
Out of the zone, Betts hustles to it. York on him, knocked it away. Kondratyev fires in. DiPietro. Around to Niinimaa. Nielsen, good pass. Winehandle. Winehandle against Kasparaitis. How about Kent Nielsen saying he thought he got a hat trick against you?
He probably did.
Yeah.
I know one thing. When he played in Calgary after I had retired, Bob Johnson, former coach there in Calgary, and he said, "John, come on, practice with us." I said, "Sure, I'd like to stay in shape."
Yeah.
So he had me dressed, and I went out, and all I did was shoot on me when they were on the power play. Al McInnes and Kent Nilsson. And Nilsson had one of the his shot was as hard as Al McInnes's. That was the last time I ever put it on.
Thank you. 100 miles an hour, right?
Over the shoulders. I got off the ice, took my mask off. They all started to laugh at me because I looked like a lobster. I was completely beat red, and never again did I put it on.
Under 10 minutes to go in the third. 2-1 Islanders.
Lucky to be alive. Kent Nilsson had this heavy shot. And my goodness, could he shoot it.
Here's Ruchin back for the puck. Islanders on power play goals by Alexei Yashin, a 5-on-3 in the first period.
Well, these Islanders are making sure there's no odd man rushes against them.
And a power
They're playing a very intelligent game right now.
Yashin and Chatan for the Islanders, Yager for the Rangers.
What do you want me to do on that, eh? When the guy posts up in the slot there, he came high, and the D. I took the guy in the slot, and right when I went to, I went over too much. Okay. Okay. Okay.
All about positional play, Sam. All about positional play, and Ortmeyer asking the coach right on top of it. Good communication there.
Sounds of the game, and Jed Ortmeyer wearing a microphone for us tonight. Jed should have asked the coach to come a little closer, so speak into the mic, please, coach, so the guys can hear you. Campoli tries to move it. Knocked down by Moore. Kuka with it. Back to Moore. Rangers kept to the outside. Lukowicz with a good job. And Hunter able to clear the zone. 9 minutes to go in the third. The only Rangers goal was tipped in by Islander defenseman Tommy Pettinen, past his own goaltender on a shot by Jaromir Jagr. Long shot by Moore went wide. Blake trying to clear, knocked down. Good job.
Well, the Islanders have been disciplined here in the last 10 minutes or so. Really disciplined.
Kuka forced a turnover, but Kasparaitis taken away by Nokalainen. Saved by Lundqvist. Nokalainen with a good hit, but Kondratyev moves it around the boards. Parrish against Kasparaitis. Here's Kondratyev. Fires the pass. Goes by Jagr. Jagr touched it, so he deflected it. No icing. And Sopel there to play it. Forced by Jagr. Watch out with the stick. Puck knocked down by Straka, but back into the Rangers zone it goes. Kavasha. Ridden to the boards by Kasparaitis. Taken away by Nokalainen. Kavasha tried to get it back. It was actually Yashin who took it away. Here's 3-on-2. Straka cross for Nylander. Comes to Jagr. Jagr against Yashin. Took him down. Penalty call. Jagr controlled the puck. Had Yashin reaching. Yashin will go.
That was the first odd man rush the Rangers have had in a while. It was a 3-on-2. Kavasha worked his tail off to get back. And then you're going to see Yashin there. There's no doubt about that one. He used his stick. Got caught flat-footed. Jagr kept going, and there's the trip. Kavasha worked his tail off to come back and back check. Did a great job. Now here, see that? That's Peter Kuka. He's looking up at the clock during a timeout. Watching and seeing what's going on. Now watch this. Watch, he's looking up there. Look at Moore. Hey, that's enough watching the clock. Let's concentrate on the game. Kuka's a new young kid trying to learn everything that's going on. Moore said, concentrate. That was really cool.
Watch the video board. Yashin for tripping at 12-17. Seventh power play for the Rangers, who've scored at least one power play goal in every game this season. But they're 0 for 6 tonight with 13 shots. Big point of the game. Rangers down a goal. Nylander, Yager, and Straka with Malik and Roosevelt for the power play.
And watch Blake. Man, he'll take off. Look for that shorthander.
Rangers won the draw. Roosevelt moving. Kvasha to him. Malik. Roosevelt. Yager. Yager try to get in position. Zhidnik goes to him. Down low, Nylander.
Yager, that was a shot. He fanned on it.
Here's Yager. Winds, fires, wide.
Penalty. Straka. Straka had a stick into Blake. Stick into the midsection of Blake.
That's it. Power play over.
4 on 4.
26 seconds is all the power play lasted. Straka takes a penalty in the offensive zone with 7:17 to go.
Straka's in front of the net. There he puts a stick right into the midsection of Blake for about 1/10 of a second. Those are the rules. Referees are calling them late in games even.
Straka can't believe it, but this is the way the players are going to learn.
Yep.
They want the sticks down. You can't hold up a guy trying to go for the puck.
How many times have we said it? Parallel with the ice into the midsection, even if it's for a half a second.
Straka hooking 12:43.
4 on 4. Open ice.
For a minute 25.
Man.
Up around the boards. Ruchinski's there. Ruchinski, Ruchin, Tootin, and Cody for the Rangers. Hunter, York, Ninema, and Lukowicz for the Islanders. And the Islanders have done a great defensive job in this third
without
period.
question. Hunter just had a great shift deep in the Rangers zone.
Cody brings it in against Sopel. Drops it, missed by Ruchinski. Shatan turns it. Ninema trailing him. Shatan lost it, and the Rangers recover. Cody on the puck. 6.5 to go in the third.
Rangers change their forwards. Yager and Nylander.
2-1 Islanders. Tootin moved it. Here comes Yager. Yager carries in. Dropped it back for Roosevelt and swept out by Shatan.
Yeah, Shatan in perfect position. Perfect.
25 seconds to go. 4 on 4. Then the Islanders get a short power play. Parrish taken away by Roosevelt. 6 minutes to go in the third. Nylander and Yager. Islanders get a power play in 10 seconds. Here comes Yager. Now Roosevelt with a shot just wide. Low, hard shot. Blake was racing out, didn't see the puck. The puck was coming off the boards to him. Extra man on for the Islanders. Here's a chance for Nylander. He was hooked. Penalty called. I believe Blake's going to go. Roosevelt blocked in front.
Blake is their best penalty killer. He is the Islanders' best penalty killer. He's going for a hooking.
And if people are wondering, are they going to call the penalties in the third period late in games? There's your answer.
You're going to see Roosevelt here miss the net, and Blake thought the puck went out of the zone. He didn't see it at his feet. So the Rangers kept the puck in the zone, and then Blake there with the hook, and he goes. If he hadn't noticed the puck originally at his feet instead of thinking it was out of the zone, he would never have had to commit the foul.
So now they'll skate 4 aside for 14 seconds. Straka will come back, and the Rangers get a power play for 146.
These little hooking penalties, see these two coaches, they weren't nearly this great when the season started.
When the game started.
Oh, goodness. And these referees, those are little tiny hooks, but they're hooks on on both players, on both teams.
5:31 to go in the third. 2-1 Islanders. 4 aside.
Good win by Kvasha on the draw.
Ninema and Lukowicz with Kvasha and Asham. Straka is on his feet.
And he'll stay on the ice.
And he's on the ice. Power play Rangers. They're 0 for 7. Oh, Straka.
I'm wrong, yeah.
Kruka comes on for the power play. Rangers 0 for 7 on the power play in the game. They need one here to tie, but Asham has got the puck. Good job by Aaron Asham. Playing keep away. Loose puck picked up by Tootin. Tootin and Cody. Ruchinski, Kruka, and Nylander. Ruchinski for the net. Pass was deflected. Bouncing puck kept in by Tootin. Straka's got it. And rather Nylander. Nylander behind the net. Ruchinski one side, Kruka in front. Tootin fakes. Wrist shot. Score! Peter Kruka! It's a power play goal! And the game is tied 2-2.
shot through. Feder Tootin got the shot through. It looked like the shooting lane was blocked off. Nylander waits. Finds Tootin. Now he has to take a fake and just a little wrist shot. And you're right about Bruka, Sam. His deflection. And the coach went with it. Tom Rennie put him on the ice. There's the deflection. And we're tied at 2 with 4:37 to go. Peter Bruka phoned his parents after the last game about the goal he had scored all the way back to Czech Republic. Going to have to do it again.
Look at that reaction on the bench.
Good, let's see a shootout.
Oh!
I want to see a shootout for these two teams.
Rangers coming out strong after the tying goal. Nieminen after the puck in the offensive zone against Nokalainen. Shot deflected. Crowd alive with a Let's Go Rangers chant. 4:10 to go in the third. This is an Islanders icing. 4:09 to go. A power play goal by Peter Pruka has tied it 2-2.
The hand-eye coordination of Peter Pruka in front. It's a wrist shot. He's shoved, and he's still got a little piece of the puck to deflect it past the goaltender. Nylander passed it out to Tootin, who took the shot and deflected by Pruka.
Pruka's second, and he's got goals in consecutive games now. Face-off win Rangers. Jágr with a puck. Tootin gets one assist. They announced Straka, but I don't believe he was on the ice.
No.
It should have been Nylander's assist at 15:23.
Yeah. Nylander was on the ice for sure.
Nylander working against Sopel. 2-2 the score. Rangers were down by 2 early in this third period.
And then got a break.
The big break when the puck was tipped into his own net by Tommy Pettinen past his own goalie, Rick DiPietro, to make it 2-1. And the power play goal by Pruka ties it 2-2. Jágr got credit for that tipped-in goal.
It's another good shot, Sam. Wrist shot by Tootin through
Tootin.
traffic.
He's getting him through. Rangers keep it in. Pass for Straka. He was taken down looking for a penalty call and nothing called. And he missed. Here's Pody around the net. 3:15 to go in regulation time.
The Garden is roaring.
Oh, man. Pass intercepted by Asham. Turned nicely to Chatan. Chatan against Kasparaitis. Kondrachev moves it. Stopped by Niedema for a shot. Into the corner, off the corner boards. Ruchinski couldn't take it out. Now the Rangers clear out. Sent back in by Asham. Lundqvist looks around. He lets Kondrachev play it to Kasparaitis. 2:45 to go regulation time. Let's go Rangers chant up from the crowd. Niedema. Round the boards. Rangers changing. Roosevelt takes over. Back into the Islanders zone. Off the boards there, Betts. Betts checked by Lukovic. Betts stays with the puck. Taken away. Cleared out by Hunter to Blake. Blake makes the move on Roosevelt, who stays with him. Intercepted by Malik coming back. Gives it away to Blake. Now a chance for the Islanders. York shoots. Save off the chest. Rebound cleared away. Bodies go flying. Roosevelt went down. Hunter went down.
There was a turnover in the Rangers zone.
Here's Betts. Dumps it in with 2 minutes to go, regulation time. 2-2 the score. York, he came close. He had a good scoring chance. Sopel moves it. Blake. Blake against Pody. In deep, Sopel, the defenseman, against Feder Tootin. Tootin knocked him down. And Betts went falling on top of him.
Right.
Rather, Nieminen fell on top.
Yeah, the referee yelling there. Right here, face off here. Good job, guys. There's a turnover by Malik, who had been pressured on the play. Now Malik's down and out. 2-on-1 in front. And I'll tell you, Hunter looked like he was going to get to the rebound. Number 7, what happens to him? He can't keep his balance. He went down. Nylander across to Straka. Straka can't finish. A great play at both nets here. 1:42 to go in the third. We're tied up at 2.
Nokalainen and Nylander. Nokalainen wins. Niedema shoots wide. Woohoo, that was a good shot.
Clean win. The Islanders having maybe their best face-off game of the season.
Nylander against Niedema. Niedema gets it to Kavasha. Puck slides back. Lundqvist steers it to Kasparaitis and around for Jágr. Out in center. Lukovic looks for it. Gets knocked down.
Penalty.
And a penalty coming up on Nylander. Islanders get a power play late. There it is. 1:16 left in regulation time. High sticking call. Islanders power play.
We'll look and see what happened here as the puck moves up ice. Nylander's there on Lukovic, and Sammy went to pick the stick up and missed him. It was not anything by design or a dirty play. He just missed the other player's stick. There's that clean face-off win. And his shot went wide, maybe even deflected. So the Islanders have a great chance here. 1:16 to go before 4-on-4 overtime, and then it would be 4-on-3.
That's correct.
Thank you.
A power play here would carry over into overtime if the Islanders do not score in the 1:16 remaining. Islanders on their 9th power play, they're 2 for 8. Nylander high sticking at 18:44. Pass too far for Shatan. Rangers have Tutin and Cody with Ortmeyer and Moore. Takeaway by Yashin, taken back. Here comes Ortmeyer. 55 seconds to go, regulation time. Ortmeyer goes deep against Zhitnik. He's hit hard by Zhitnik.
Zhitnik timed it beautifully.
Zhitnik with the puck for the Islanders. 40 seconds to go, regulation time.
Ortmeyer's got to get off the ice.
2-2 the score. Zhitnik toward the net, steered away by Lundqvist. Malik drives it. Off the boards and out. 30 seconds to go, regulation time. Shatan. Rangers have bets on with Malik and Ward and Roosevelt. 20 seconds in regulation time. Here comes Nielsen. Robert Nielsen drops it off for Hunter. Nielsen plays it across. Niinima's got the puck. Niinima looking, back pass. Nielsen shot, blocked. Nielsen keeps it in. Roosevelt clears it all the way down. We're going to overtime. Overtime at the Garden. Rangers and Islanders tied at 2. Islanders still on the power play.
For 43 seconds. It'll be a 4-on-3 power play. Islanders for 43 seconds to start this overtime. Been a pretty good game.
You said it. First of 8 between these two teams. Man, this is a good start. Sam JDNL at the Garden, 2-2 going to overtime.
One of the Rangers' best penalty killers is Jed Ortmeyer because he hustles. But watch Zhitnik. Crushing hit. And Ortmeyer still kept his position. You know, he averages about 33 seconds per shift. That's a very short period of time. Right. It's because he works so hard. Nylander on the call.
He's questioning it with referee Paul Dvorsky, but
Dvorsky, the referee, he's a good guy. He'll talk to players. He's a very good referee. But Nylander was maybe asking what had happened on an earlier play or whatever.
So now it is a 4-on-3 power play to start the overtime. 43 seconds left on the Nylander penalty. They have indeed changed the scoring on the Pruka goal. Pruka still gets it from Tutin and Nylander at 15:23. That was the tying goal, a power play goal for the Rangers. Here we go in overtime.
4-on-3, and there's a couple of great shooters up front, Shatan and Yashin, man. And York will try to set it up.
5 minutes, sudden death overtime. Islanders power play. In deep. Zhitnik ridden to the boards by Malik. Puck around the boards. Betts can't clear. Kept in by York. Worked down by Yashin. Yashin to the net. Saved by Lundqvist.
Oh, baby. Great play by York to keep the puck in the zone. And Yashin didn't have a passing lane, and he's that right-handed shot from that side. You'll see the puck here hits the referee. Does not go out. There, Betts can't get it out. York kept it in twice. Now Yashin with that right-handed shot has an angle. And there was Lundqvist with a gigantic save. 14 seconds to go in the power play.
And the puck out of the zone.
That's a break for the Rangers. York couldn't handle a rolling puck.
Rangers have never led in this game. Islanders scored on a 5-on-3 power play in the first period. Teams are back at even strength. 4 aside, 4-on-4 overtime. Sudden death. Islanders 2 for 9 on the power play.
A lot of this game has been about DiPietro, but Lundqvist with that save on Yashin in overtime was a big one.
He came up big in the third period. After the Islanders had a 2-0 lead, Rangers got a break to get the first goal. Lundqvist made some big saves, and Pruka tied it with a power play goal. Nylander, nice moves on Shatan. Finds Jagr. Jagr moves in and shoots. Blocked. Good block by Lukovic. Kept in by Poti. Knocked down by DiPietro. Jagr Pass blocked. Yager again. Yager worked over by Parrish. Yager stays with it. Kavash is there. Parrish takes it away. Nineva fell down. Yager's got it back. Yager. Ruchinski deflected away. Kondratyev's got it. Poti wants the puck. Gets it from Ruchinski. Poti for Yager, deflected
good block.
away.
Yeah, Yager was open. Great block by the Islander defender.
Good shift for the Rangers, keeping the puck in the Islander zone. Yager against Lukowicz. Now Ruchinski. Ruchinski turns. Can't get a shot off. Yager against Lukowicz. Now it's Ruchinski poking at it. Kavasha moves it near side. Just under little over 2 minutes gone by in overtime.
Both teams need changes here. Hard-working shift, especially Ruchinski and Yager. And the Islanders change all their guys. That was a hard-working shift.
Straka is on. Malik is on. Straka to Moore. Roosevelt comes on. Moore for Straka. Straka in deep against Sopel. Moore takes the puck. Moore turns and winds it deep. 2:25 to go in overtime. DiPietro swings it around to Blake. Reverses to Sopel. 2:20 to go. Neither of these two teams has played a shootout this season. Here comes Blake. Blake to the boards against Malik. Trent Hunter is there. Hunter against Nylander. Hunter. Backhander hits the side of the net.
And Sopel, the defenseman, was standing right in front.
Nylander maintains possession. Rangers changing. Lead pass brought across. Kruka in deep, backhander wide off the glass. Oh, Kruka's exciting. She got a gear. Great speed. Spinorama. Here's Poti. He shoots. Glove save by DiPietro.
DiPietro didn't want to whistle. Look at him. He's up at the blue line. That Kruka play. I don't know if DiPietro got a little bit of that one or not. That was some backhand. Nylander waited. Found Kruka off the bench. Watch the backhander. I don't know, but it missed. Poti then moves in. Nylander's waiting, but DiPietro won't let the puck become a rebound. Here's Yager on the right side. Great pass blocked by either the defenseman Lukowicz or Niedema, one of the two. Man, we've seen some good action here.
Boy. 1:39 to go in sudden death overtime.
It's the 8th game of the season, and this is like a playoff. I mean, it's just great action.
Oh, you gotta love it, John.
Oh, yeah.
Face-off win. Out to the point. Shot by Poti. Save made by DiPietro.
Good face-off win by Ruchin.
Ruchin hustles to it. Wraparound. Centered in front. Taken away by Kavasha. Moves down against Poti. Parrish is with him. Parrish to the net. Kavasha double team. Kavasha in deep against Poti. Trying to get it to Parrish. Taken away by Poti. Good job by Tom Poti. 1:15 to go in overtime. Ruchin across with Ruchinski, and it's forced out. Offside. Rangers 1:11 to go in sudden death overtime. Tomorrow night, right here on MSG Network, Rangers and Islanders from the Nassau Veterans Memorial Coliseum. We'll be on with Rangers game night at 6:30, and then at 7, round 2, Rangers and Islanders.
Timeout Rangers. Gives the coaches a chance to rest their best players. And, you know, the coaches have to be thinking about, okay, who do we want on the ice? Maybe just one shift, 1.5 left with 1:11 to go. Who do we use in the shootout? You know, they sometimes get that addressed before the game, and then they'll watch and see who's hot during the game. If it gets there, I don't know if it's going to get there.
If it gets there, I can tell you one number I've got right down.
You're writing 25 down,
Oh,
aren't you?
yeah. Let him take all 3.
Just a kid, Sam.
Let him take all 3 with those moves.
Well, let him know, you know.
Let's see. We still got
Tell
1:11.
Troutwig, maybe he can run over and tell that Sam said to put Kruka in the shootout if it gets there. If it gets there, 1:11 to go. Each team's earned a point. They're trying to earn the other one.
Well, if this is an indication of what this rivalry is going to be like this season, it's going to be
This is
great.
just old-fashioned hockey. The fans love it. These two teams have put on a show, both the Islanders and the Rangers.
2-2 in sudden death overtime.
And they get a chance to do it again, or have a chance to do it again tomorrow night on Long Island. That'll be fun.
Kasparaitis is on. Yager is on. He's back at the Rangers blue line.
4 forwards. Is that forwards? Is that right?
Is that that's
No,
Kondratyov
Kondratyov is up, yeah.
He switched sides with Yager.
I didn't think it would be 3 forwards.
And here's Shatan for the Islanders with Yashin. Kondratyev's got the puck. Swings back. Yashin after 1 minute to go in sudden death overtime. Rangers have 2 shots in the overtime. Islanders have 1. Kasparaitis.
Some big boys on the ice, Sam. Shatan, Yashin, Yager, Nylander.
Kondratyev fires in around the boards past DiPietro. Yager's got it. Checked by Zhitnik. That's always a great battle. Yager picked up by Yashin. Malik moves it. Kondratyev's open. Moves down the slot. Shot deflected away. 30 seconds to go in sudden death overtime.
Who did that hit?
Nylander behind the net trying to get out in front.
Oh, nice
Yager
play.
was stopped by Shatan from behind.
Lifted the stick. Legal play.
Centered. Yager puts it in front. Nylander lost his stick. Can't play the puck. Playing it with his skate soccer style. Taken away from Yager by Zhitnik. 8 seconds to go in sudden death overtime.
Nylander's exhausted.
Lukowicz. Stopped by Kondratyev. Shootout. You wanted it. You got it.
Oh, look at the fans. They want it too. They're all standing. Here we go.
Each team has a point from this game, and
Sam.
now a winner will be decided.
Sam, I got to tell you, this was a great effort by both these clubs, but the fans were winners here. These fans stood and cheered. I mean, Nylander, Yager doing all kinds of things. The Islanders, look at Shatan did the job. In front, that was Nemanja again. Oh, that was Zhitnik who made the play. Yager looks like, here's a shot. Look at Shatan lift the stick. That's perfectly legal. Great play. Great read by both teams' players. Fabulous stuff.
All right, each a dry scrape of the ice by the Zambonis.
And it's great to see the shootout going to happen because I don't have to play in it. For these guys, man, there's a lot on the line here. DiPietro and
each team has a
Lundqvist.
point. So the Rangers in 8 games have gotten at least 1 point in 7 of the 8 games. Now, deciding on the lineup. Mike
who's it going to
Foligno,
be?
the
Now
assistant coach.
They have to tell the players, and Sterling doing it on his own there. He'll tell the players. What's interesting, Sam, is people have to understand, each team will get 3 shooters. The possibility of 3 shooters. If one team scores 2 goals and the other team none of the first 2 shooters each, it's over. And if it's tied after each team has 3, it's sudden death with the even amount of shots all the way till somebody wins.
And you can't repeat shooters.
No, you can't.
Continue
Can't
to go
repeat
through your
shooters.
bench.
DiPietro, that's called a stone. And he's getting his skate sharpened, so when he moves side to side, he wants to make sure there's not a nick in the skate blade, which could cause his blade to slide out on him and not be able to do his job.
Al, are you excited?
Oh, Sam, I watched that from Rick DiPietro's end. It was spectacular, but I just had a word with Pat Capuzzo, the linesman. Can't catch his breath. He said, tell those players on that talk show of yours to slow down. I'm going to go home and go to bed.
Oh, gosh.
All right. DiPietro.
We've heard that.
Yashin, Shatan, and Parrott will be the Islander
Islanders.
shooters.
Look at these fans. They're all their whole joint standing up.
All right. Yashin is on. He will start it. Henrik Lundqvist.
Pruka's in, Sam.
Okay.
Yager's in, and I'm not sure the third. And Nylander.
Okay.
Nylander's a stick handler, without question, not a shooter.
It starts with Yashin against Lundqvist. First shootout for either team this season.
The ice should be okay. Nylander was standing on the ice by the bench. You have to get off the ice.
Okay.
The ice should be okay to make deeks. They had the Zambonis out there and dry scraped to get the loose snow off the ice.
Fans on their feet. Everybody. No one's left the building. They're all on their feet here at the Garden. Here comes Yashin against Lundqvist. And a save made by Lundqvist.
Yashin, I thought, was going to go high to the glove side there. He faked it, and Lundqvist stayed low and got that last kick at it with his right leg, and he gives his team a big save. How about this? 23 years old. I think he's going high.
He tied the game with a deflection on the power play in the third period.
23 years old. Let the kids try to do something. Great experience.
Peter Pruka against Rick DiPietro. Pruka is stopped by DiPietro.
Oh, he made a couple of bobs and weaves, and DiPietro stayed with him, and you could see Pruka right, left, Back to the right, and oh, what a save.
Wow.
You know, you look at the left leg of DiPietro after the save, it ends up in the net. That's a great stretch and a great save.
Here comes Miro Shatan, round 2 of the shootout.
He is smooth, real smooth. He's silky when he makes his plays. It's hard to figure out what he's going to do.
Shatan moves in. And he scores!
Yes,
Miro Shatan gives the Islanders the lead in the shootout.
Rangers have a chance to tie it. It'll be Jágr. Stick side. Shatan waited, and as Lundqvist backed in, it gave him a little room over there. Shatan moved in slow, didn't he? Yeah. Man, that he's smooth. There we go, the big guy.
Now it's Jaromir Jágr against Rick DiPietro. Save DiPietro. Jágr broke his stick.
I've never seen that before.
And now the Islanders could win the shootout right here. If Mark Parrish scores, it's over.
Well, I've never seen this before. Jágr snaps it there, and his stick just snapped in half. You could see DiPietro had his stick extended right there to try to stop him with a stick handle. Jágr read it, tried the shot, and the stick snapped. So here we go. Parrish can put it away. Here we go. You can feel the tension in the building.
This is it.
I mean, I'm looking down. These fans, Sam, some of them are closed. They've got their hands over their eyes. Here we go.
Mark Parrish to win it for the Islanders.
And he's a sniper.
And he missed. So the Rangers now have their last chance to tie. Michael Nylander will try to keep it alive.
Parrish saw top corner. Just outside the goalpost. Just outside the goalpost. Wrist shot from a long ways out. Nylander has to score, as you said, to extend. If he does, it becomes sudden death.
Here comes Nylander. He must score to tie the shootout.
And if he doesn't, the Islanders get a point in the standings.
Nylander, stop, hit the post, it's over. Islanders win. The Islanders come into Madison Square Garden, and for the first time in their last 11 meetings with the Rangers, they come out a winner.
Nylander looked like he had the entire right side. In fact, I think the left leg of DiPietro hit the left goalpost. The net was up off the moorings, and I believe Nylander hit the post. So DiPietro gets it done. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Watch the glove side. It's open, but Nylander put it off the post and wide. The left leg hits the post, and the net was actually up off the mooring. Ooh. Oh, man.
Just missed.
Good tight play. That's how close these plays are. Nylander hit the post. DiPietro celebrates. He had a great night at Madison Square Garden. A great night for him.
They win by a score of 3-2. You get the 1-goal team goal for the shootout. The Rangers get 1 point in the standings. You can see the disappointment. This was a tough game between two teams that are battling in their division.
Sam, in my opinion, it was just a great game. There was all kinds of stuff. You know, and for the Ranger fans are disappointed losing the shootout. For the Islanders, though, DiPietro did the job, man. He didn't allow a goal on the 3 shots, and it was only one that beat Lundqvist, and that was enough. Shatan really made it look easy.
Think of this. DiPietro made 33 saves. The only one of those 2 goals in regulation in time was tipped in by his own player. The Oppenheimer Team Contributor Award goes to Rick DiPietro. 33 saves. His first win ever over the New York Rangers. He's the #1 star. Miro Shatan, who scored the shootout goal to win it, is the #2 star, and Alexei Yashin with a goal and an assist, the #3 star of the game. Oppenheimer Funds, the right way to invest. And the MSG Sports Desk presented by Toyota is coming up following the conclusion of our telecast. Rangers and Islanders postgame, Giants and Jets reports, and the National League Championship Series Game 6. Hope you enjoyed it. Islanders win in a shootout, 3-2.
New York Rangers hockey has been brought to you by Smooth and Refreshing Bud Light. Great taste for your great times.
In a shootout final, the Islanders beat the Rangers 3-2. The Rangers get a point, the Islanders get 2, but there are no more ties. Coming up, the MSG Sports Desk will take you through the locker rooms of both teams, get reports on the Giants and the Jets, who are doing some damage control, and what's going on in Game 6 of the NLCS in St. Louis. Well, if anybody says they don't love the shootout, they just can't put themselves in a building like Madison Square Garden. What else can get 18,000 people to their feet for about 5 minutes? The tension in the third period was amazing, and if you're a fan of the Islanders, in the words of Mike Milbury, you saw your team play its best game of the season, brought to that height, he thought, by the way the Rangers played the game. So that was his take on things. If you're a Rangers fan and you're thinking big picture, the Rangers left it all out on the ice tonight and still functioned well. Rick DiPietro was a big part of this Islander win. Let's go now to the Bud goal of the game. It's brought to you by Bud Light. Smooth and refreshing, great taste for your great times. Miroslav Shatan just past the blocker of Henrik Lundqvist, and that was the difference in the shootout. Watch, see the room he's got right up there, past the blocker, and that was the difference in the shootout. So the Islanders win it, but the Rangers do get a late goal from Peter Pruka to force overtime. So it is the Islanders 3 and the New York Rangers 2 in a shootout. Guess what? If you enjoyed it, we're going to do it in less than 24 hours at the Nassau Coliseum in Uniondale. We'll see you tomorrow night for MSG's full coverage of things. Hockey night in New York will also come from the Nassau Coliseum at 10:30. There's your menu. Rangers game night, then the game, then the MSG Sports Desk, and then Hockey night in New York live from the Nassau Coliseum. It's the Rangers and Islanders post-game, Giants and Jets reports, and Houston leading St. Louis in the middle of Game 6. After the MSG Sports Desk, watch the debut of the Rangers postgame, live from the play-by-play presented by RE/MAX. That's tonight at 10:30 right here on MSG. For Sam Rosen, John Davidson, and our entire crew, Al Trautwig, thanks for joining us tonight from the world's most famous arena.